an evil book.
Sure. Honestly, makes sense.
I think honestly, I think most people would say it makes more sense than the fact that Alvina can read it.
I mean, I have to get over the shock that Alvina can read.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine reads with like one finger on the page, just following bit by bit.
It's the hand on the page, actually. The whole hand.
The size of the books you need.
Yeah.
Well, that's how to torture Alvina, then give her tiny, tiny little books. Little guide books. Like, read this. Oh, no, 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 no.
Hey, it's fine with her eyesight.
No, but not the way she holds the book.
It's very slow going. The smaller the book it is, the slower she the smaller the book, the slower she reads.
I mean, that doesn't really make sense.
Well, you gotta use more complicated. You gotta use more complicated words to lower the word count.
There was one word which was serendipity, and she took an entire day to try and figure it out.
It reminds me of the joke. Two sisters own a farm. One sister goes off to market to buy a bull. When she goes back, she only takes $1,000 with her, and she buys the bull for $999. Goes back to the what do you call it, the telegraph place, and she only has enough money to send one word. So her sister's blonde, so she has to think of a very complex word that she would have to sound out each syllable. So she sends the word comfortable.
The ball. Come for the ball. That's terrible. It's great.
Hijack the stream.
What do you mean hijack it? It's already here.
Yeah. I was trying to hijack it before we started, but we can still do the bit if you want.
What?
I was gonna just basically do a bit for explain why the last VOD's not here on this channel.
Oh yeah.
Normally.
Who's really watching this in the future, right? I mean, we're on like what? Episode what? At that point, you just watch
90.
wherever the present stream is.
93. I have had a few people go, when you're finished, we'll watch the lot. It's like, that's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna do that.
Hey, so you never know, someone might have a very long work schedule and have, a month spare. Because I think I actually did, like, a rough calculation. We've got about a month of viewing time in this one campaign.
Yeah. I mean, people do that for, like, critical roles, so...
Yeah, I've done it before, so...
Yes, because I personally think we definitely have the quality of Critical Role as those scrubs Critical Role. Ain't got nothing on us.
We have crazier shenanigans than Critical Role. Some people will watch for that.
I mean, I would argue against that. Like, sometimes Critical Role stuff is absolutely out there, but...
I ate a volcano.
I mean, 8 made out, same difference.
The tiefling tricked Hag with a cupcake.
Yep. What happened to Lou the other week? That's up there. Right.
Which incident are you referring to?
You lost your body.
Oh,
yeah, but then gained sexy robot body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see this as a total win.
I think we all see it as a total win.
It's weird that we've got two
Who
robots.
loves a cold leader? That's a himbo.
Last week. No, himbo.
Himbo cold leader.
Yeah. No, we've got a female him. We've got a female himbo in the party. It's fine.
And fuck you was just bird brain last week.
Bird. That is our excuse of why. Why fuck you? It wasn't doing much. They were bird. They were
Anyway, Anyway, fuck you. Explain what happened to the last camera. What did you do to it
I'm
last
not-
week?
I'm not
All I
gonna.
did was lick it.
No, but you fucked up the footage. So we have to go.
Look,
to
you've
the other
got to make
camera.
sure all your shit isn't leak proof.
I know, but stop.
I mean, you
licking
got me,
things.
you got Alvina.
You're not wrong.
I mean,
Yes.
I've seen the point looking at things hungrily,
Yes, I know.
and like
True.
you've also got the point. Where the fuck is he, by the way?
I
He's
don't
just
know.
fucked off.
The
I
point.
think
The
he's
point is
fucking
correct.
with-
No, the
fucking with the wolf boy.
No.
Yeah, apparently it's Elysium or something. Or
no,
something
no.
along
The
those
points. The points.
No,
They're
the point's,
they're licking.
figuring out the tech.
They're licking the magic rock.
lines. Oh,
See,
so it's
Where's
not
this magic
just-
rock and wait? Why am I not licking it?
you can lick it
I-
next week.
You
Okay.
licked it
I'm sorry,
as
sorry.
well.
Are we doing an explanation for why the camera wasn't there, or are we just going straight into the session here?
That's what I'm
The
asking.
camera wasn't there. Oh, but there's a second camera.
It's
We
find the
can
Alvina
find-
cam.
Yes,
Yeah, the
it's-
Alvina cam,
yes.
the one that's strapped to her chest for some reason.
I'm sure the
terrible
DM
meta
will
commentary.
link that in the description later on.
So inconsistent.
DM.
Anyway,
I am. This is literally in the episode just the bit where just the phantom form of the GM just appears and goes, "This is terrible." Guys, seriously.
guys, move on. Come on, let's start the game.
Back to our adventures.
Yeah, you can do the actual catch-up part in
Stream's,
session.
offline.
It's
so-
Yeah.
What's
Stream
offline?
is offline. No, it's online. I just have to reload it. Twitch is being
refresh
weird.
refresh the page. Sometimes Twitch just takes a moment.
It's still streaming on my end.
That's why I assume.
Yeah.
I think it popped up. World of Alterra is streaming on my end as well. So I
If
believe
you're
you're
seeing the Shattered Altsphere map, then just refresh the page because for some reason
yeah,
it
was.
lingers
It
on
said
that.
offline.
I don't know why it is that. It's weird. I don't care. I'm not invested enough into Twitch to care about its technical issues. I'll leave that to the likes of you that actually get some form of compensation from it.
How'd it?
I'm just here for the free publicity.
Yeah.
All right, let's. I would like to pitch my. I don't know. I got no projects that are commercialized yet. Come back in like a year or two. Maybe then we'll have something.
Yeah, you'll have the website fully fleshed out.
It's getting there. It's getting. I've slight tidbit. I've decided to take a practice of actually writing a one-shot module just to see how it goes. It's nearly done. I've actually got it edited. I just need to do a second pass on it.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be entirely free, but it'll give me something to put on that damn website in terms of content.
Yeah, and you just reminded me that at some point I need to write a short description for Alvina for the website that you told me to do a while ago.
Yeah,
I've completely
still
forgotten.
did do
I
that.
think most of us do.
Look, I at least
To the point,
remember.
the only one who's done it.
Look, I remember that the homework exists. I haven't done it yet, but I remember it exists.
I
I mean, the point also wrote a bunch. Yeah, the point also wrote a bunch of fanfic instead of writing his backstory as well.
That is
Ali,
his
if you're watching this next week, if you go ahead and edit that fanfic, I'll put it up on the website for you. I've not actually read that. I should probably go read one after it before I make such promises.
It turns out you have to heavily censor it. You just have this.
Website banned.
No, you just have
It's
to
fine.
put
You
an.
can't ban websites.
No, you just have to put an R18 rating on it.
I mean, service providers would argue with that, and governments as well.
Government. If we're getting to the point where governments are banning the website, we've done something
Certain
real wrong.
governments, maybe.
Depends how good or bad the story is.
Now we're gonna have fuck you explain what happened last week, right?
All right, before let's do a quick mic checks, then we'll end on fuck you, and fuck you can just ramble on about what's happened. Alvina, say hi.
Howdy!
God, my eardrums.
Seriously.
So I'm gonna go tune you and specifically only you down a little bit.
I think it was because
There we go.
I think there were people were having some speaker issues the other week, which is the reason I'm on higher volume again.
Maybe I don't think I turned it up last week. Dr. Zermir.
Hi. Stop messing with the cameras, fuck you.
Make them leak-proof.
Make
Will do.
Gwent Mossbile.
Just hate the sound of something being lick-proof. Hey. Yeah.
You just put spikes on it.
Grim. Lugrim.
Who's been licked?
It's just, hey, just quietly in the back. Hey.
Like, Neil, are you there?
I heard him.
Oh, why are you so quiet there? The point is doing something this
Licking the
week.
magic rock.
They're licking the magic rock. I don't know. We'll figure out something in world later.
That's more or less what they said. They're fucking with the like
Put
tech.
up what he was-
They're fucking around with the tech stuff, is what they said. So
Something about a door.
they can stay behind. Why is everyone so tiny here?
because it's a very zoomed out map. I think is the reason we're all a little. Apart from Gwent, who's like size huge at this point.
Just a wide boy.
I was Spooky's is still an eagle, right? I was like, why is Spooky so big?
Yeah, because they're actually size large.
And last but not least, Fukyu.
Hello, I was a bird.
Still are, bro.
Still am a bird. might be a monkey, might be a T-Rex, never know.
Yeah, you were busy looting and ferrying people about the place.
Is that what it's just gonna be? It's gonna be just okay. Last week, here's your loot table.
I mean, fuck you never steals really anything of import. He just like steals random shit.
I was reading it's like just gonna be the camping gear list or something like that. Like
Oh,
just
yeah.
a table and a chair that you've just stolen.
Nice.
I mean, if it can fit in the bag of holding, yes, he would definitely try to steal a chair.
Get stolen.
Go ahead and
Miscellaneous
give me an investigation check or perception check from Fukyu, your choice.
Let me see which one.
Either's good.
With the bird specifically is kind of.
With the bird specifically.
I think eagles actually get advantage on perception.
I mean, fuck you was looting the barracks before he bird formed.
It was also after you bird formed though.
Yeah, but he did a shitload of looting after
Yeah,
he
and,
turned in a bird.
Yeah, you got the money from the initial one. This is for bird form now.
For bird form. What am I doing? Perception
This is
or
bird loot.
investigation?
Yeah, I believe giant eagle has keen sight, right?
Yeah.
I don't keep these stat blocks
Yeah.
around.
I just have a few of them memorized. I've played too much 5e.
Let's do that at advantage. That is a 12.
You do not find anything interesting or noteworthy. Just
That
a
was a
lot
wisdom save.
It's a wisdom
that
check.
was wisdom check.
Yeah,
No,
it's from the
perception.
giant owl.
Giant eagle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
giant
I
eagles
think.
don't have a. Oh wait, they do have an actual perception check. Hang on.
Yeah, but I thought they did. That's like their thing.
Dirty 20.
There we go.
There
That's
you
what I
go,
like it.
20.
They're only 20. Okay. I guess you'll get the fun thing. As you're going through the various lockers and
Poking
like
beacon things.
poking your beacon things and a chest. This specifically the dormitory. Where would they store this in the dormitory? You know, let's not have it in the dormitory. We'll say this is when you get to the canteen area.
Yeah.
In the kitchen itself, presumably attached to the underside of a chopping desk of one of the countertops, almost duct taped under there is what you find. I need to remember what the hell. What's the like chest grenade holder called? Like a bandolier or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
bandolier.
bandolier. That's a bandolier.
Is that a bandolier?
Yeah, bandolier of knives, bandolier of grenades, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
You
what
find
Chewie has. Yeah.
Yeah. You find a bandolier with several crystalline objects on it. Specifically, roll me a d6.
D6.
I'm also
See
loving
how
the
many
concept that we just gave the pyromaniac goblin possibly a bandolier of bombs. 1!
It's okay. It's a d6 plus 3. So you find still 4 of them attached, presumably the other 4 being... well, not the other 4, the other like 5 being used. You find a bandolier of grenades. Just attached to the underside of the kitchen countertop.
Cool.
You never know what these chefs have to be prepared for.
They haven't even prepared for people like Alvina. There was at least one person here who had Alvina's appetite back in the past.
Now this is just a reflavored necklace of fireballs.
I assumed you would feel that's fucking awesome.
Eagle Fu has essentially like got this around his neck like a collar of the giant eagle.
I'm loving the concept that we're gonna get fuck you just with a Rambo belt of grenades.
So this is what you found in your diligent searching last week.
You've become
Cool.
This day has been a tragedy for everyone that isn't fuck you.
Mhm.
You've gained pyromancy and grenades.
And a portent as well, which I don't think I used last time, which is still a D20.
Yeah,
Which is,
you've got the nat 20.
nat 20 even,
You've
sorry.
got the nat 20
Yeah.
still for the day. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear, indeed. Where did I put that? What size is that? That is large. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm just throwing stuff out in the background. Cool. But yes, you all gather up for Fuku's sake. You are on the lowest level of the silo now. I'll let the other players explain to you what happened last week while I set up the security hub. Commence.
We found a person blob who I almost killed. To be fair, they started it. And Gwent shot its brain and it became friendly.
It's extra bit of brain, I like to point
It's
out.
second brain.
Yeah, like the bit of the brain that's making it crazy and painful.
Also, mind-controlling blobs that we killed violently. That's about it, right?
Fair
Oh, I also shot Zormir.
Also, Zarmir was the one that air bubbled
Again, that's
the
part of the
brain.
course.
Oh yeah, you did the cool air bubble trick as well, yeah. That let Gwent shoot the brain.
Yes. Otherwise, he would still be
That was in the
freaking out.
blob's stomach.
Yeah, it was really cool. Anyone who hasn't watched it, watch the VoD at some point for last week. It was really cool.
Yes, you too can go watch that over on Fenris Wolfie Bane's channel.
Yep.
Which I think is linked somewhere on one of my recommendeds. Somewhere on the page, if you're for some reason on the World of Alterra one.
It's up on it's up on my YouTube as well, which there is a direct link on my information page on Twitch, which just takes you straight to the YouTube.
Nice. Yeah, that pretty much cover it. The players went to investigate the maintenance. They found a ladder going down a maintenance hatch that was covered in platinum slimes. Platinum slimes seemed to be vibrating some dangerous energies that was causing some damage and then potentially and some mind controlling the party. They managed to deal with it, get down, found a humanoid slime creature.
Thing. Yeah.
I think it also mind controlled the worst too, as well.
It mind controlled
Yeah.
Zormir, who thankfully for all of us, Zormir
you.
was like at the top of the list. Unfortunately, also about mind controlled Alvina, who is in the middle of the point and Lou, and she presumed to, I think, basically deck Lou at one point. But he passed the save, so he wasn't exhausted. It's fine.
Yes, the creature teleported away, an ooze, a plasnoid. The party activated a console that showcased what appears to be a massive power battery, an arc power generator, which is a crystalline creation that seems to have been powering the facility. Unfortunately, it's now dead because somebody forgot to turn off the lights a couple thousand years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually traveled to the bottom of the silo where they found a broken large glass dome that looks like it once housed something that is no longer there, and 5 massive mountains of platinum ooze that was being controlled by the plasnoid, who had a small bit of aberration brain matter stuck in its ooze-like body that seemed to be causing it a great deal of pain and also making all the ooze hostile. presumably a leftover from what was ever in the glass casing. The party also learned that at some point, I think it was like 100 something years ago, that the plasnoid was released from its container when a bunch of dark feather rebellion people came down and took what was in the glass dome. That's pretty much caught us all up. And Jones stuck their head in the ooze's body because Tarragon kept poking it, and he wanted to join in, and he seems to have gotten some of his memories back.
Yeah. Oh, and the blob thing is living in Point's room.
Oh, and the blob thing has decided to join you all because it's a beautifully naive little creature that wants to now see the world because, hey, it's no longer in agonizing pain and it's got nothing better to do.
Yeah, and so it decided to
Its
join
name
us.
is Blob.
Yeah, it is Blob, and it decided to join us because it's made poor choices so far in its life, and it wants to continue.
Wants to continue.
Checks
Sure.
out.
Right, and then he started to make good choices.
It might eventually start making good choices, but joining us certainly isn't a good choice.
Certainly isn't it?
I'm pretty sure I made a plasnoid called Blub as well.
Did you actually?
Interesting. Well, like I say, Blob, classic plasnoid name.
Yeah, it's a family name.
And that's what the cursed creations have been in Hero Forge.
Yeah, that was what they were. They were slime things. We were trying to figure out how to give it a humanoid torso that wasn't too weird looking. I think we settled on reptile because the reptile one looked like the most appropriate, but it was kind of work with what you got.
Honestly, I think I'm fine with just throwing the t-shirt on it.
Yeah, the t-shirt.
Interesting. Well, Bob seems to have died, so...
Yeah, Zormir has passed out from heat stroke in his armor.
But yes, you guys are all currently standing around Blob, the medium, what is supposed to look like just a almost humanoid figure with two googly eyes in its head, made of ooze.
Yeah.
And not whatever these abominations have been.
It's the best we got. Unfortunately, Hero Forge doesn't have slime person yet. Get on that, Hero Forge.
I
find it interesting that
the eyes that Mr. Burns had in the X-Files episode.
Yeah.
I bring you love.
Honestly, the one I honestly the one I was gonna go with was just gonna be based on the freaking the glow moss from Yu-Gi-Oh! Was probably what I'd have gone with, like just the big alien eyes and just a clear body. But I'd have gone with.
We are
but
not
hey.
going back to goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh references. Not again.
Yu-Gi-Oh references.
Bad Wolfie. Bad.
Look, I've
Oh, we haven't stopped. Still need to get Lou out of that pyramid.
Yeah, we're still not.
They're just currently possessing a robot.
Point's working on it.
But yes, is there anything else anybody wants to recap from last time? I'm kind of trying to give Bob a chance to get back before I go into Jones's backstory.
Not like. Unfortunately, all I can think of. There was actually wait a minute. There was actually ice in the previous room, right? Like in a fridge, there was actually ice.
There's a refrigerated shelving unit.
Cool. They just want to investigate that at some point, so just was checking. Do you remember it was actual ice in there? Cool.
There'll be some ice in it. It looks like it has thawed a little bit, but it's actually incredibly well insulated.
Yeah.
And there isn't actually any heat down here, so it's managed to, since the base hasn't been heated either. I should probably note that this place should probably be cold given how underground it is.
It's fine. Alvina's a radiator. She's just. It's cold, okay. She's just radiating heat out to just keep everyone warm enough to not have any negatives, I guess. That thing I can do with level 2 pyromancy.
But Jones has mentioned before he got his memory back that there's probably some more powered arc power generators up in the security hub, which is where the party was going to go next.
That was a bit, yeah. We could go and head to the barracks if we want to wait, and if you want to wait on Jones's backstory until Bob gets back, so we can actually have us all here and hear it.
Bob watching the stream. Yeah, what are you typing, Bob? Are you watching the stream? You don't actually have to be here to voice opinions. I mean, you can always backdate your opinions. Oh, well, we'll come back to we'll flash back to what Jones is about to tell you in a bit.
We're
all right,
having
where you want to?
we're having a flashback moment. He said there was something in the barracks room, right? Joe specifically said that someone said there was another power generator in the barracks.
Yes, that is the security hub.
Yeah. So I guess we go to the security hub. We have gone back to the security hub,
Yep.
which I think we said we were going to do anyway. So we go there.
Was there anything anybody wants to do down in this level before we all move up there?
I want to investigate the fridge.
Don't think so.
A quick investigation of give me a medicine or nature check.
I'll take a medicine check because that's actually a positive. Hey,
What nature is?
it's intelligence based.
You actually, as you get to like the locked section, you actually notice that the lock has been picked, and as you open it, it's no longer locked. You actually discover that there's almost some like some frost silhouettes where items used to be, but it looks like a lot of this got cleared out, presumably when the section of the base was cleared out.
The dark feathers and people probably took it.
As you explore the rest of the section, you do notice that there's a couple things, a couple like destroyed test tubes and beakers, and a couple what looks to be containers that have been slightly damaged. That looks to have been left behind just because they weren't of any value, but enough that you glean that it looks like this was some sort of almost medical research facility or some sort of genetic research facility. There's little containers of what look to be tissue matters that's now long decayed from the broken containment, but look, in your opinion, to belong to some sort of aberration creature.
It looks like squid.
You notice that, especially with your prior knowledge of the brain matter, you connect that the two are probably related. This research facility looks to have been established specifically designed to test and study whatever they had contained in the glass dome that they were feeding nutrients to.
Okay. Could be an Aberworth, actually. That would make sense. Could be something like that. I say, can Alvina find something that looks like it would be an insulated jar and like take some of the ice and keep it cool? Like if it like put it into a fairly insulated jar, seal it and take it, because you never know, we might find some use for some ice, particularly if we can actually chill it. Maybe.
Yeah, there's a couple of like cooler boxes that there weren't there wasn't any reason for the people who came here specifically for the interesting stuff to grab.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's probably some discarded cooler boxes under next to it.
Yeah, I'll take some ice and actually Lou's interested in aberration-y stuff. I'll call Lou and it's like, hey Lou, something in here might want to take a bit of a look at. There might be something in here you like some aberration-y bits and bobs. Join me in the fridge.
Lou, is there anything particular you wanna look for in this fridge? Given I don't think your connection of aberrations had anything to do with medical knowledge.
Well, I was gonna ask Alvina to point it out, whatever she's on about.
Yeah. Well, it probably was like an aberration in that sphere in the other room, right? And you know a heck of a lot more about them.
There was lots of nutrients in it.
Yeah, and you know a heck of a lot more about aberrations than me. Could you tell what it might have been in there?
I can have a check.
Yeah, because it might help, right?
Yeah. Give me an insight check, intelligence or wisdom, your choice.
Go on, Lou, you got this. Never mind.
No, I don't.
Who knows? Who knows? There's just not enough information here.
It's all rotten.
Oh, well, you're doing that, and I'm setting this back up for So look here. Yeah, I can go.
It's one of those. Ah, well, at least we tried.
Map.
Could have been a lot of things.
Yep, that's
Go back,
fair.
go back, right.
Idle curiosity, you know.
All right, let's grab the party. You guys can, unless anybody else wants to do anything here, you can all head up to the security door on back up the upper level, with the help of Fukyu just eagling people about where necessary. Blob is just happily kind of blobbing along, taking a sight in, especially as you go up the ladder back up onto the spiraling staircase. He's just watching out, or they're just watching out for everything with these wide eyes. Tarragon, you can kind of see Tarragon almost like smirking for the first time at them. They almost seem to be acting for an air of superiority to them. And you
Tarragon's
can.
going to be a bully.
How are we talking about?
She's already bullying the point.
Yeah,
It's not like she's a paladin of conquest or anything.
she's a conqueror.
It's not like she's found her
Point
first
deserves
minion.
it.
She's literally got a minion. She's learning bad habits from Alvina, guys. I'm sorry. It's not gonna stop.
Sorry, not sorry.
Like 5 years, she'll be taming dragons like that.
Next time we'll do a time travel jump 10 years in the future.
What do you mean next time?
Next time. Next time.
Next time.
Next time we make horrible choices to go into the future. It's gonna happen.
No more
wait.
paradoxes.
Look, as most shonen shows will tell you, eventually you get to a point where you have to do a time jump to power up all the NPCs and make all the children adults.
It is true. That happens in a lot of anime.
A
actually.
lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, not even like in this anime. No, in most anime, there's a time skip.
Yeah.
But as you get up to the
Actually,
security
there's
door.
one that doesn't now, especially shonen ones.
I can't think of a single shonen that doesn't have at least one. I know multiple shonens that have two.
Sometimes you gotta do. You get to the security door, and I believe this one is still locked. Do we have any more lightning spells from Lou to open it?
I'm pretty sure we do.
Yeah, how many spell slots you got left?
I got a whole bunch of chromatic orb.
Heck yeah.
Eagle Fu goes, caca, and throws a grenade.
Ah!
All right.
That's the first level.
As you do, you can see the DM's already preempt all the tokens. Ignore all the tokens. There's no tokens here. A second.
Okay, I've got a few fireballs left, guys. It's fine.
Just throw you on.
I don't
okay,
see
cool.
6 people.
No, you don't see. There's only one. Where was I like how
Fucking slime. Actually, this might be a golem. I've just realised.
Possibly.
What?
don't mind me. I'm just shifting things. I'm just shifting the map down.
Another door here, I'm assuming. Probably right.
No, that's just a corridor open into the open area.
Fun.
Should there actually be a door there? It's the security hub. It would make sense.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
It was a wall, but something came out of it.
There's a wall between the security door and the room. It's a very
Hey,
secret
it's
door.
a security room. It's got to be secure.
It's very secure. It's a safe.
Is everything on the map? Yeah, you should see the roughly out of the security hub. Okay.
Yeah, if we can't. See it.
As the door opens, let's go ahead and we'll draw this as just.
Okay.
There we go. Why is it still? Because I'm still on the GM now. That's why. Go to the token layer, mate. There we go. As the door open, you glance down a standard corridor and spot two very alive and functioning platinum golems as they turn to look at you. And let's see. These ones, what the hell did I have phrase-wise for these? DM's lost his notes. Where is the notes? I'm sure I put a later copy of these somewhere. Is it mined? Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, so they're not dead after all.
No, we know these ones are walking. These ones are walking.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but you seen Chris couldn't find his notes, so like, oh, they're dead. They're not alive.
They're dead. Don't worry about it. Both of them turn towards the party, and you can see they glow with what looks to be blue runes decorating their platinum bodies as they raise a palm towards the party, and in a booming voice that you do not understand the language of, issue what is
Hang on,
clearly some form of
I
command.
comprehend languages.
Did you have it
I look
already
at Blob.
active, or?
Did you have it already active? Yeah, this is
I've not cast it.
well, then you can't currently understand them, can you?
Yeah. You can cast it now.
Yeah, but
And if
once
they say
they've
if-
started speaking,
It takes
I
an
would
instant. They might have finished
cast
this.
it.
They might have finished their ones like statement.
It's one action. Go ahead. Ooh, are you doing this visually?
Oh shit.
I'm just saying they seem to be issuing a command, and you're casting a spell in response.
I'll use subtle spell.
Nice. As you do so, and clearly don't do anything that could be interpreted as you attacking them. They're a second later they do reissue the command, because they will issue it a couple times, just in
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta deal with the shock of someone hearing it. And you, and to be fair, Jones also does speak Elysium now that he's got his memories back, so we'll also understand it. But they are saying halt. Something restraint. What the hell? They're effectively guards. What would a guard actually say to make you provide credential? Halt. Provide security clearance.
Yeah, provide security clearance is pretty clear.
Provide security clearance.
Uh...
Any hostile actions will be met with rejection.
Jones has a security key card thing.
Yeah, who's got the key card? You got a key card, right, Jones?
You know, I didn't actually. This is interesting. Let's see if Jones remembers his key card, his passphrase.
No.
Jones is conveniently not there just yet. He's still coming up the ladder. I gotta. You guys rushed ahead. You know, he's actually took a little detour. He's over talking to the point.
Damn it, Point! It's the Point's fault again. He's not even
Point's
here, and it's his fault.
He's over talking to the point. He didn't realize you were opening the door already. Gotta justify these dice rolls somehow.
Yep. I mean, he's gonna go
Whistle over to Jones.
4?
Before you do so, the platinum golems are going to act.
Yeah.
And everyone roll initiative.
Alvina goes, uh-oh.
Giant Eagle initiative, go.
I should actually give him a name.
That's not bad.
Oh. Is that Bob?
Yes.
Cool.
We have a
We're being attacked by a pair of platinum golems.
Okay.
That's all you need to know.
All we did was open the door.
We did.
Well, you didn't provide the
you
correct
didn't even-
security clearance.
We just closed the door again. Okay. Platinum Golem 2, Platinum Golem 2. I was wondering whether... Are they both 2?
We both do. What's their dex? Okay, it's 0.
Yeah, I say he's a golem. They don't need decks usually.
Well, hey, the party's gonna have plenty of time to react. And 3 and 3. All right, we got everyone on the initiative order. Where's fuck you?
We need fuck you. We need
Did roll it. It was
You
showing.
did,
Then
but you didn't click it. So 21. There we go.
I did click it. It did show on the list.
Oh, weird.
weird. And we need Zorma, who is there.
I blame one of the other players. They probably deleted it. Yep. Probably what happened.
Ghost in the machine.
Ghost in the machine, you know. Zomir. Oh wow, everyone. Wow, we're really long high there. Okay, guys, calm down. Jesus Christ. I know I rolled bad for the golems, but even if they had rolled well, you literally can't even beat a 21.
Yeah, they can't. That smells as a bird.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and the NPCs duck to the side for now.
Yeah. Alvina literally stood in between them when she saw golems.
Yeah. Like I say, my internet's being funky, so it might take a minute for my rolls to come through. But I'll say what they are.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's
And
fine. We
also
used to
just-
deal with the points beyond, remember? So, which it takes like 5 minutes for the roll to pop in.
True.
For anyone who may or may not be doing it already, roll your goddamn damage with your attack rolls. It's fine. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hit. We'll just ignore the damage.
Yeah, it's what I've got it set to. It's at least on the standard character sheet, it's just a setting. I always change it.
Like I am so loose with meta rules as it is already. I don't really care. Also, if you take the attack action, just roll all your attacks at once.
And I apologize in advance if you hear any coughing from me. I can't mute myself now. That's the issue I was having. There's certain apps that aren't running.
Ah, okay.
Well, all we request is that you politely turn away from the mic. Then.
Yeah.
I will do my best.
Or if you sound real grim, lean in.
At least wait until you're low in health to do so. For you, well, you get to act first as these platinum golem begin turning red.
Sweeping towards us, I assume, with fist or sword raised. Or blade. We've got blade arms, don't we?
Just fist.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so fuck you's gonna drop bird form.
Mhm.
Uh
In small.
Yep. And become small again. Then let me just double check see if I've still got the spell slots for this. I do. And still wind strike.
Hell yeah.
So that's the first one. And then second one's probably gonna miss.
Yeah,
So,
first one definitely hits. Second one
20,
does miss.
29 for 26 force damage. Second one 12.
There you go.
miss. And probably pop back to where he was as well. And then bonus action. Who's on front line?
Alvina.
Bonus action. Alvina gets a D10.
Thank you. I will almost certainly need it because I'm still not at full health. I haven't been healed yet. I do have.
Nice.
I do still have that hero dice, so that's actually very helpful.
Alrighty. Zormir, it's your turn.
All right.
Alvina and Zorba's initiative kept switching on my screen. It kept literally flicking between the pair.
Move up to the first one. And punch it.
Punch!
It'll have the thunder damage in there as well, so it has disadvantage on attacking anyone except for me.
Wonderful.
And how far away is the other one?
15 feet from the other golem.
I'm just gonna make my second attack against this one because I can't get to the other one.
That is very fair. 26.
All right, both attacks land and hit. Was there any extra thunder on this one?
I think I can use the thunder gauntlet as many.
The Thunder Gauntlet is just a weapon. So
Okay,
you
so-
did combine them, so I guess, yeah. You need to roll the... You need to put in, like, sneak attack damage for that thunder damage, honestly.
Roll your extra d8. Another -6.
-6, that's terrifying. They're healing.
Another 6 damage. All right, Zormir, is that you?
Yep.
You're seeing just the combination of your and Fuku's attacks impacting this thing. It is already bloodied, as it was not expecting an onslaught of so much damage from just 2 people. Alvina, you're next.
Okay.
Get over here and finish it.
I'll try my best. She's definitely raging. This is a fucking golem. She is gonna draw both her weapons, just sweep over here. Stand next to... Yeah, we'll stand here. And I'll make my attacks against golem number 1. Which one's my sword? There's my sword. I have so many attacks on here now. And I'll reckless it because of course I will. 26.
26 hits.
Ignore the 2. The two didn't happen.
All right, 17.
Yep. Second attack. 25.
Another 22 damage.
And that is all because I bonus action for rage. So no hammer.
Alrighty then, Lou Grim, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'll go forward a little bit so I'm in the corridor.
You don't want to be locked out.
I could get back in.
Yeah, another spell slot down.
I've got knock.
Did knock not work on these though? Did we try that?
No, it doesn't. There's no power to them.
Yeah, we had that happen before.
But yes, Lou, what are you up to? What are you doing? What's the plan?
Who's also going to just punch it and break his hand.
Yeah, break my fist.
While you're thinking of that, here's the
I think
updated
I'll
support
fire-
call.
Ooh, yay.
Assume Jones is not here right now.
Yeah.
Jones will come at the end of the round. As he's like, oh god, sorry, what were you up to over here?
And Tarragons won't work at the moment because they are golems. If the golems aren't immune to frightened, then this has become a much more complicated situation. Alvina's AC is not good.
I think they're
What's
very
it
much
normally?
immune to
17.
all conditions. Lou, you make an attack? What you doing over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna send 2 charges of magic missile.
You know, you
Bring
could
it
just
21.
yeah, you can just roll these things. You don't have to wait to get my confirmation.
I was still trying to figure out how many charges it was.
All right, cool.
But
yeah, with
the second one.
Ooh,
that.
not at the damaged one. You're gonna go for the fully healed one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll let Albina and Zormir play with that one.
Let's play with it. That's fine.
How many missiles are you sending?
It was 2.
Doesn't match missile defaultly start at 3?
I think it defaultly starts at 3, yeah.
Oh, do you mean like 2 charges as in a second level magic missiles?
It's from the wand.
You use
Oh!
the charges of the wand.
Yeah.
The one just casts it once, right? I don't think you can cast it up level, so it would be just 3 missiles, I think, right?
No, you can upcast it.
Oh, can you from the one?
Yeah.
Oh.
You spend as many
Choo-
as
yeah. You can
So you're
choose,
effectively casting it
to
at second level.
spend-
Cool.
Yeah.
4 bolts.
So
All
4
right,
bolts,
4
so
times
just roll-
12. Sorry, 4 times.
4 times 12, we'll take that.
4 times 3. Did the maths. I did the maths there before I even done the calculation. That is 12. It's 12 damage.
Yep.
It takes it.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, Gwen, it's your turn.
Just going to peek around the corner and then Sacred Flame the one at the back that Lou just hit.
Back is we just
The one at the front's gonna be like 5 health or something like that.
What are you talking about? You guys definitely know how to do strategic diminishing action economy of the enemies firsthand. You definitely should spread your damage over multiple enemies who have turns.
Don't worry about it, guys.
Nobody said we were smart. It's fine.
Don't worry, it already wasn't as bad as the final fight we did of my Pathfinder campaign. That my character died immediately, then the rest of the party took 4 hours to kill like 5 people because they just kept shooting the ads. Not the boss, who had like 10 health total. Would have been down within a minute. Like my character could have one-shot it with a good hit.
There's just like there's just this one like secret lurker viewer we occasionally get that's just watching us and is like, attack God!
It's inefficiency.
What are you doing? and that viewer is me, guys. That viewer is me. Like, what are you doing? What is this inefficiency?
Well, we're gonna use our support action to get Abby to force us to take another attack on it, and he or Jamie will finish off. Maybe.
Maybe.
Also,
Pretty sure
meat
that's
shield's
some
in the
form
way.
of OCD.
Gwen's fine.
The meat shields.
Meat shield backing up a little bit.
All right.
Getting out of
Who's...
direct line of sight.
It sounds like we want to use Abby's
Yeah.
commander strike.
Commando.
Who's making the attack? Mir or Alvina? You get one attack. Who does the most punch per attack? You know, it's probably Zormir still.
Zomir for 1 hit makes the most.
Zormir doesn't need a reaction.
Oh, it's because of me, the reaction.
Yeah, of course it uses your
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah.
Do you want me to use it?
Yeah, you go for it.
I don't think these things are going to do elemental damage. I'm just going, so I don't think any my reaction.
My reaction actually benefits you. If
Exactly.
Yeah.
comes down to it.
What did you think reaction attack meant?
Yeah. 20. 27 for 20 damage.
20 damage. Unfortunately for you guys, it's still up. Oh, what a. To be fair, I think you did 12 and 11. It would still be up, even if Gwen and Lou had attacked it. It would be hilarious. I think it would actually be on 5 damage.
It would actually be on 5 in the night.
So 12, 11. It would be on exactly 10 hit points
Been
had
10.
Lou and Gwen attacked it. But the Golem.
Golem 2.
Well, Golem. I'm gonna. What does Golem 2 want to do? Golem 1's in the way. Golem 1, get out of the way.
They probably have reach, right? They can probably at least punch Zomir.
I can
Golem
just
2
step
wants
forward.
to quit.
Quite
Yeah.
wide corridor.
Honestly, security corridor probably would be wide enough for 2 golems to stand side by side if it's like built for them. So it does make sense.
Yeah,
Kinda
you don't
wall
want
it
to have
up.
one stuck behind the other.
Yeah, kind of walls it off.
All right. As Golem 2, you know what? I'm just gonna do this as a combined attack. Golem 1, because they're both gonna do the exact same thing. I don't want to make you
Yeah.
roll twice for it. As Golem 2 steps forward, also its runes on its body lighting up red. Clearly there's a hostile threat here. Golem 1 and 2 both open a chest cavity with what appears to be a large lens inside. And as they both, it starts powering it up, they blast this radiant light out towards the party.
It's always
And I
radiant.
need...
It's always fucking radiant.
It's a light-based attack. What do you want from it?
Yeah, I get it.
What do you want? A thunder-based light attack?
Another fire-based one. It's fine. I've just had reactive resistance for so long. We've yet to counter anything since I've had it that's done on an elemental damage.
Go fight some fire dragons.
I need to go beat up another fire dragon.
But everyone,
Dex probably, right? It's a laser.
No, it's a con save.
Ooh.
It's a flashing, blinding light, not like a beam.
Okay, flashbang. Nice.
I was more trying to think if Gwent being around the corner gives them a bit of a. Yeah, Gwent, make this with advantage because you're not getting a direct dose of the light, but it is powerful enough that as it spreads outwards, you are going to get a little bit off that light on you, or you're going to see the light. So everyone can make me a Constitution saving throw, and Gwent has advantage.
Boom.
Con save.
And we'll just combine the damage.
I'm gonna flash that for.
Oh, 21. That's pretty good for once.
That's very good.
I'm very tempted to use my nat 20 on this nat 1 con save.
Go on, that might not be a bad idea. Not gonna lie.
I might hang on to for the minute and just use my destiny though.
Not a bad shout.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna use
probably-
my destiny.
Yeah.
That's better.
No, well, 18's probably a lot better. It might not be a pass still, but it's at least good.
It's better.
All right.
I'm using the flash to bring up to 22.
22.
Okay. That everybody done any bonuses or anything they would like?
I'd like him, but I can't use it. So.
Then I am about to announce the results. So it is a DC 18.
Hey!
So anyone who succeeded the DC 18 will take half of the following damage. So you all take 21 radiant damage.
Okay.
Did anyone fail?
No, our lowest was actually 18s.
Then you are not stunned.
Stunned down, okay.
How much damage was it against her?
21.
21 if you succeeded.
Cool.
Radiant. As they try to do effectively their incapacitating stun attack.
I'm just going to use my reaction to protect myself and take half of that as well.
Nice.
I would like to use Hellish Rebuke.
Oh!
Okay. Technically, you can choose either target because we're doing a joint attack.
Golem 1.
Go, Mom.
Golem 1. All right. Roll for damage. Hero's protection.
I think it's just resistance to radiant damage, basically, isn't it?
It just means if I do a melee attack, which I won't do, it gives them extra. But it helps me reduce it.
Yeah, it means you take
Like-
like 10 damage.
12.
That's pretty good. Oh, 12. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, 21 down 12, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hellish Rebuke. Creature makes a
I
dex
keep forgetting
save.
to use it.
That is
Roll. Are you casting out the first level?
Oh, it's the Tiefling innate one, I think. So I think it has a set level
yeah,
that
you
it
got-
does it at.
Roll me 2d10. I'll make a dex save. What's your DC? What's your spell casting DC?
Hang on a minute.
It
should
goes
be
off.
there.
It does go off your standard charisma one, yeah.
Should do at least anyway.
Yeah, if the Tiefling one specifically does.
It's 17.
For
Oh yeah, then it fails, and it takes 8 damage.
Asmodeus Tiefling, which is effectively what Lou is, because he's default Tiefling, I think, right? Or were.
Basically, yeah.
All right, Jones. Jones runs over on support 0. You can see him kind of huffing and puffing a little bit as he like stretches. What? Sorry, guys. I was. It's a bit more boy. Sorry, guys. I was talking to Point. What I miss?
We're being attacked by the security guards.
Oh,
They
shit.
wanted ID.
Oh yeah, I have one of those.
Cool. Can you show it to the second one at least? That one.
Yeah. And as he does so, he starts very, very frantically bubbling out a series of words that the rest of the party doesn't understand, other than Lou, who speaks the language. And Lou appears to just be a string of random words and numbers. As Lou, as Jones provides his security credential code word.
It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Pig Latin.
0, 0, 0, 0.
Did I try and remember this?
You can try.
Come on, Lou. Just that 20. This probably intelligence, right?
I'm just gonna make you a history check in the future to see if you remember it. I think it matters more when you're going to try and remember it for.
It's very fair.
If you want to try,
know when there's going to be security guards coming at you.
You're gonna do it to the police, like the actual human police, so they're just gonna be confused.
you're like, what? Why are you saying Ghibli to us?
Gibbly-gook.
Um,
Can that be the name of the Elysium language? Is Gibbly-gook, by the way?
I've just got it written down as Elysium for now. Could be. But with that, you see the two guards turn green in their runic glow as they stand down.
Okay. Thank you.
Nope. Yourself, keep one with security pass with us at all times.
Yep. Gwen. Would you mind giving me some healing? As you look at Alvin, she's probably bleeding out of her eyes.
I think a few of us are probably bleeding a bit.
I'm down. I was down 33 going into that fight.
And have you learned your lesson?
Keep you alive?
Don't keep the security guy with you.
I thought he was. He was off with Point. It's Point's fault.
I thought he was right behind me. I turned around. He's off Point.
Point, it's your fault.
You just hear a little clang as he bangs the back of his head against the underside of the desk.
He's licking stuff under there.
Trouble, Gwen.
Yeah, how much health am I actually?
Could you heal me a bit as well?
I'm down about 50 something health. It's the big...
Oh.
I've been down quite a bit. I haven't been healed like today.
I think I'm about half health as well.
Jeez, guys.
I walked into that tunnel and got a face full of fucking flame blast, and then
I'm 45 down. That's math.
You know what I never use? I'll use this. I'll use all of these, and I use 4 of my Oni King's Crown of Life. So,
ooh, I forgot you had those.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yay.
who's getting what?
The mass healing
47,
word.
that's mass healing word, baby.
That's everybody. Everybody gets each of them. That is... yeah, that's actually a full heal on Alvina. Almost, pretty much barely, but it is a mass heal. Thank you.
So is it just like the amount of people in the range, or is it specific people?
It's like
no,
6
it's up
targets,
to 6 people.
Yeah. It's a good number of targets.
Everybody.
Cool, I'll take the one of those. Because that'll take me up to full health.
Yep. The 4 of them.
Even...
It literally is the 4 of them together take me to max health, but it worked.
Close to max.
Thanks
Hey, those
very much,
the temp
Up to max and still in my temp.
yeah, the 10 hit points I think you gave me previously did a lot of work.
Yeah, the 10 hit points that I had from like a couple of sessions ago took most of that 20 whatever damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Gwen. Alvin just wipes a lot of the. Alvin just wipes a lot of the blood off. Much better.
Well, in fairness, it's usually other people's blood, so it's okay.
Yeah, this time it was mine for a bit long amounts.
Well, we do tend to be the first ones into battle. Oh,
it's my job.
I know.
Anyway, Gwen. Jones, stay with us right here for a moment because you never know when there might be more.
Yes. No more security guard fighting if we can help it. Ouch.
That's fair, and there probably is going to be more. This is the security hub after all.
That's my thought, yeah. If there are 2, there's probably more, right? So
Oh, yeah.
there is a door here now, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'm assuming it's the
Well-
same type of door. It's not a specifically rigged up security door.
Where
Right?
are the rest
no,
of
no.
you?
Yeah.
You want to activate the drones again by the security by accident, by dilly-dallying? Come on.
Come on, guys. It's reasonably safe for the moment.
Are we
That's
able to get the
reassuring.
power
It's
cords out of
reasonably
the
safe.
Yeah. Are we able to get the power cords out of these golems as well?
They're literally, like, stand. I imagine that might be seen as hostile action, taking out the power core of standing living
They're
golems.
just... I forgot.
We didn't
yeah.
kill him.
Even though one of them is on 2 HP.
It's
Yeah, don't
I forgot that we they're just passive now rather than we.
Yeah,
just
we
get them.
disassembling something while it's still alive is a bit harsh.
Yeah, they
I
like
was-
my passcode credentials will allow us access here, but that wasn't a maintenance passcode. They will not allow anyone to meddle with them.
Yeah, no tampering, which makes sense.
Honestly, waiting for you to try and take them back to the ship for some reason.
What actually was Joe,
2 more big things on the ship.
what
Ooh.
actually was your job here, Jones?
If anyone,
Oh well, should we flash back to my backstory now that Zormir's here?
Yeah, I realised that we. Wait a minute, we were doing a flash forward. Bob's back. Wait a minute, what was your job here again?
As we flash back to like 5 minutes ago when Jones first got their memory back.
Yep.
As Jones looks up at all of you, his eyes wide, startled.
memories.
I
was a stripper.
remember now. I wasn't a stripper.
Never said you.
That's a shame.
That's a weird thing. Just blurt out there, Jones.
My name
Oh,
is Jones Johnson.
Johnson or Johnson?
Johnson.
Johnson. Okay. Very
I'm the
important.
son of Jones.
Carol
It's like Richard
Carlson.
Richardson.
That makes sense.
And my father, Joan Johnson, is also the son of Jones.
So
And I come
they're
from a
all-
long line of Jones.
I'm not gonna lie, you're reminding me of a LARP character I used to know, literally called Olaf Olafsson.
So all double J.
What?
They're all double J.
Oh no, they're JoJo's.
They're JoJo's!
They are.
It's a JoJo ref-
Oh, no.
I've been watching JoJo as well. I've actually been getting through JoJo for the first time recently.
Oh shit, it was entirely
And
unintentional.
he does have a stand. Look, he has a stand. He's got blob.
Oh,
No, wait, he's
dude.
not actually a werewolf. He's got a wolf stand.
He's just got a amorphous stand.
Well, we now. Well, that makes sense. Actually, that makes worryingly amounts of sense that he's a Joestar. Damn it! One moment, I need to post this in the chat with the people I'm watching. I'm literally watching JoJo with.
Our DM
I guess it
accidentally
makes
made
a change from
JoJo.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Glenn.
And-
I was actually thinking like it's better than goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh.
I literally just posted in the other chat. Alterra is a JoJo reference, and that was it. I'm not going to explain anything to them for context.
And what was your job?
I was a military specialist.
Oh,
I was part of an experimental program.
Okay.
oh, that
Definitely
explains
JoJo
a few.
reference.
That explains a few things, actually.
Captain Alterra.
No, that,
No. So
that explains.
I'm
the
I'm from the city.
That explains the lycanthropy.
So what was the experiment then?
It was to use lichen blood to give us enhanced abilities.
Yeah.
We took a lichen serum.
Okay.
Question,
Uh,
question, Chris. Have you seen Noblesse?
the bless. I have not.
No, Noblesse specifically, the anime.
No.
Okay, this. I was wondering, did you call? Cause this is a plot point in that. That is actually a thing that just happens in that anime. Okay,
So-
continue. It just was a cool bit. It was a fun anime. I can recommend. Bit weird, but cool.
Messing
No,
with,
if anything, this is a Captain America reference.
Yeah, fair.
messing
That's what I
with
said, Captain Alterra.
Except, hairier.
werewolf DNA
Yeah,
to
he actually got to puberty.
be
Uh,
stronger.
Well, not wolf DNA, werewolf DNA.
Werewolf DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was the Republic started.
Have?
El, Senator Curse, his Noid in slaves. He's made a few of them Lycan to patrol the others and control them.
Mm-hmm.
He awards his most loyal followers with a Lycan curse. We managed to apprehend one of them, and we wanted to try and extract the properties that allowed for the enhanced strength, speed, and senses without the
Craziness.
control.
Person.
Without the bloodlust, but also the control that Senator Curse held over his loyal soldiers.
Makes sense.
I have a
One-
vague
no-
feeling there was something like this in our sphere somewhere. Vague memory of hearing about rumors of
Is that-
people messing with lycanthropy for some purpose.
Was not involved.
I'm not blaming you, for Christ's sake.
But I was
You might have been involved. You never know.
I was part of
Blame you for
a.
licking one camera, for goddamn sake.
Let Jones finish, guys. Jesus.
What is this camera you keep mentioning?
I don't know.
Looks around. I don't see any cameras. I was assigned to effectively to guard to escort duty for several inspectors for our outer outposts. It's how I came to be here. During Elysium's early days. I mean, I'd say early days. The city had been standing for 1,000 years already, but as the after the shattering, at least from what history tells us, after the planar shattering, the various factions went into a sort of slumber as they've consolidated the strength within their nations. But after 1,000 years, presumably the consolidation had complete, and each faction started sending out armadas to take territory surrounding their imminent domains. And eventually they reached the Tranquil Seas, where Elysium was. In a few short decades, we lost ground after ground, settlements, towns, entire farming communities, until eventually it was just Elysium left, the astral city in the Tranquil Seas. In an attempt to try and combat the overwhelming power the Republic and the monarchy had, we started seeding these more extreme outposts further afield, hiding them either deep underground or in hostile terrain where they were less likely to be discovered, or even in established Noid communities that had managed to somehow survive. Just because the armadas hadn't gotten to them yet, or had the protection of some local monstrous warlord to effectively protect them in exchange for sacrifice and tribute. This was one such outpost. It was it was tasked with studying a captured elder brain.
Oh my god.
Trying to
I was a bit off base with an aboleth, not gonna lie.
So that's what was in your friend there.
Chunk of an elder brain.
Yeah, apparently it did not take kindly to being to not having the rest of its brain.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I
Yes.
can see that.
But eventually when I was there when the council made the decision. Elysium had endured several attacks by outer ships of the Armada, particularly by the Republic. There was a moment where I was surrounded by effectively Spartan mind flayers. I barely got out of that one with with the hair on my back.
Hmm.
But after that battle, it was decided that Elysium was too much of a too powerful to fall into either faction's hands.
Hmm.
After all, the only thing effectively protecting the rest of the Noid population was the fact that they were needed to they were the three factions were still stuck in a cold war, neither getting that upper hand on the other.
Hmm.
But Elysium would shift the balance of that power. Throughout history of Elysium, there's records of us being visited uh
Emissaries?
by emissaries from beyond the Rainbow Wall. It's how we actually, at least if history is to be believed, it's how we developed the. Actually, I had a word for it. 1 second. Where did you go? Is it Arcline Crystal?
Arclight. Wasn't
It's
it?
not Arclight.
Oh, it's not Arclight. Oh, I thought it was Arclight.
That's the feather.
Oh, yeah. That was it.
Yes, Arcaline.
Arcaline.
Arcaline Crystal.
Okay.
It's how we actually came to develop Arcaline technology.
Hmm.
The clear cut crystals you've seen before you. The actual intricacies of it escapes me. I was always a military man and not one of the artificers.
Makes sense.
But no, it was decided that the city would have to be hidden, and so we plunged it into a demiplane, and we left it there. The rest of us split into groups, each escorted by the remaining military specialists, and headed out to integrate with the remaining Noid settlements that existed throughout the cosmos.
Hmm.
The faction I was with decided that they couldn't. Some of them wanted to stay and try and make a life with the more primitive settlements, but for those of us who couldn't live not doing something, we decided to submerge ourselves in vaults, waiting for the day that we'd be reawoken, hopefully by not monstrous intentions.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I don't remember what happened with my vault. I don't. My memories are still a little hazy from that time when I was escaping. I just remember walking for days still and eventually ending up in that honey forest.
Assuming something found your
Some
vault
memories might
and
be-
wasn't friendly would be my bet.
Yes.
Maybe the vaults also had a safety precaution though that if power was draining out or something was damaged, it would automatically revive the inhabitants.
That must be what happened to you then.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Something could have. Oh, yeah, actually,
It
could
might
have
have.
could have been both. Something could have got in and damaged the power source, so it just revived
I
you.
would say it's probably damaged because that would explain why
The memory loss as well.
memory loss, or maybe just the hastened process of revival. Didn't
Maybe
get you...
suspension was a volatile experimental technology even when back in my day.
Something like a
Yes.
Hydra got into a building, it could do some damage. So, matter like damage
If
to
we
power.
if I can ask if we have the chance and it's not an inconvenience, I would like to find this vault again and see if anyone else survived.
Definitely.
More people with the knowledge of the and ready to fight would be definitely advantageous.
Advantageous.
So Alvina was even quicker than usual, by the way, for that. Just to let you guys know, she was a bit quicker than even she normally is to go, yes.
There was 5 other combat specialists with me, as well as several scientists. They could be useful if they're still alive.
There's a very
definitely.
evil grin on Alvina's face.
It'll definitely give us an advantage.
Definitely.
But yeah, that's my story.
Well.
It seems I'm a man out of time.
Well, you're fitting right in
Well,
then.
at least it's not out of the world.
That was about it. Well, welcome. I guess great to meet you a bit more properly then, Jones.
Yeah, thanks. Somehow my life hasn't gotten less crazy meeting you.
Yeah.
This is always
That's-
good.
And trust me, it
That's
doesn't get
interesting.
any more sane
Can
looking with these lot.
only promise it'll get even weirder.
Hey, it's good to be fighting the Republic again.
Yeah. And everybody else.
Yes.
Funny enough, not actually ever fought the Empire. They were always on the other side of the cosmos. You guys don't know where the Tranquil Sea is, do you?
Not
Have we
really.
have we heard what the Tranquil Sea is?
No, and as Jones kind of recalls back to the previous maps you've seen, well, as I'm pretty sure one of you probably has them. I'm pretty sure Zormir has would have taken one of a map off the actual cosmos.
We've all seen it at least.
The Tranquil Sea is what is now referred to as the Irradiated Sea.
Ah, I don't even know what
Okay.
the Tranquil Sea is. So no.
Also, Gwentwood.
Yeah, Gwen,
so yeah.
because Gwen's from this.
We've heard of the Radiated Sea, probably haven't heard the Tranquil Sea.
Yeah.
But Jones points to on the map of like where the Irradiated Sea is now. That was the Tranquil Sea in his day.
Well,
It would seem some fighting has gone on there since. It
something
is now a
happened.
hellish landscape.
Well, something happened. Little less tranquil, I guess.
Definitely.
Such a sad casualty of war.
Yeah, it happens. Well,
Yeah, there you go. That's Jones's backstory. He is an Elysium soldier who is frozen because Elysium was plunged into a demiplane in order to hide it.
also not full shifter, not full werewolf. Basically a shifter.
Yep.
Same as me then.
Essentially, yeah, he's basically an Ubered up version of what you are.
Yeah, but he only has the one.
He's not in a tin can.
And was he just preserved in honey for some reason, or?
Seems to be
No,
trapped.
he was in a stasis pod. But when he came out, he was half conscious and wandered out of the vault, it would seem, and ended up in the honey forest.
He somehow ended up later on in.
Yeah, and then he got
Honey.
captured.
Yeah. Also, Alvina now has the knowledge that they basically had ways to basically give lycanthropy with less downsides. So she has ideas now.
No.
She was already
no.
she was already trying to figure out how to get lycanthropy without the craziness before this. So
Now you just have to find some lichen serum.
or the scientists.
Oh, scientist.
There apparently were scientists, so hope at least one's alive.
So let's open this door and hopefully
Yeah.
make sure nothing else is on this.
There'll
more
almost
security.
certainly be at least one more golem, so Jones, prep the security code.
Just standing back a bit.
Yeah. Lou, how
Aye,
much more magic? Lou, how much more magic you got in you?
I've got a decent bit.
Perfect. Open her up.
I'll open up the panel.
Zap.
Alright, you open up the panel. Where the hell is this line? Is on here. No, I don't want the whole thing. I just want the one line that I drew in earlier. Why you got,
No, you're not allowed that one line. That line
Why
is
roll twice? So gotta be so weird when it comes to just give me. I'm gonna tear this
Yeah.
whole thing apart if I need to.
You've just lost
Grab-
one specific line.
Right
Even-
in the corridor.
Is it even on? Oh, you know what's funny?
Did you delete it?
No, I don't even think it's. I'm pretty sure it's on the GM layer. I don't think you guys can see this line I put in a while ago. There's supposed to be a line here.
Yeah, we didn't see it. That was not
There's a
there.
line in front of us.
Now there is.
I was trying.
That's why I asked if there was a door, because we couldn't see the door.
Oh my god.
That's what I was
Jesus Christ.
Well,
There we go.
now it's there to open.
Nah.
The jigsaw's complete.
We just had that loading error that happens in games when like something's broken, like new zone unlocked but it hasn't rendered in.
Oh,
Buffering.
funny. Oh, jeez. But yeah, there are 2 more golems as well as a broken golem.
Ooh.
Yeah. Jones, you're up.
Jones rattles off his security clearance and both of them deactivate, or not deactivate, but stand down.
Yeah. Go into green happy mode. Also, can you move this back because this is above us again?
To the back, to the back.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, they're all green.
Yeah, friendly golems. Or not hostile to us at this very moment, golems.
You come into what looks to be a central security room. There's a rounded kind of table in the central with there's a little donut table in the center with security consoles and a chair, a little flip table that allows entry, as well as several weapon racks dotting around the room, and there are various monitors and additional consoles off to the side, as well as a door to the north.
Cool.
What kind of
Alvina's
weaponry?
Alvina's gonna go exactly that. What weapons we got? If there's anything left.
Yeah, as you come in, it looks like the room has been picked over,
Mhm.
especially by the dead golem that has several blast marks on it. And you can see the other 2 golems. Actually, I think they're they regenerate.
Most golems have a way to heal built into them, basically. So maybe they have a way to generate the whatever energy heals them.
Yeah, well, the platinum golems themselves are able to self-repair.
Cool.
So they look fine and new. It'd only be the dead one that wouldn't be able to regenerate.
Yeah.
But as you're exploring the rest of the room, obviously these things are securely locked with what looks to be magnetic locks. There is probably a way to access them from the console, but the console is still currently dead. As Jones comes over, he moves over to one of the large trunks in the corner, and this would be self-powered because it's not connected to the main ones. Only the actual like wall-mounted racks would be connected to the main power line. Yeah, this one would just be like a. This one's probably also dead though. It would still be running on its own batteries. He kind of glances over at the group. I don't suppose anyone has a delicate way of opening a closed box.
Okay, you're up.
I mean, fuck you.
Yeah.
He's got his.
Yeah, just staring at fuck you.
Yeah, he's got thieves' tools. We don't know he does.
I have a multi-purpose tool that can be whatever we need.
He's already got his thieves' tools.
The person in the box is already open and fuck you's rummaging in it.
Where is fuck you? There he is.
It's the yeah.
He's just,
Yeah.
Steve's tools, right? He's good at it.
Yeah, as you kind of swipe in, you manage to get the little magnetic strip that's holding it in place and kind of slice it open. As the top comes away, you notice that there is a padded interior with 3 specially kind of dug out holes for the two of which are filled with these crystalline objects that you saw downstairs. A little circular pad with a little collection of bundled crystals standing off from the base.
Mm.
Wait a minute. When did you get a bandolier?
He's had it for ages. Did you not see it?
I wasn't
As a
paying
bird.
attention.
Yeah, it was around his
Paying
neck.
attention.
It was my collar for a while.
Yeah, I don't know where he
Alright.
found it, but he's had it for a while.
What a...
It's my new
Those
shiny thing.
grenades.
Ah,
Well,
well,
yeah.
grenades.
For those who don't know the reference, post
Okay.
in.
Mm-hmm.
But you find two of them.
Neat.
Right, we have two.
That looks worryingly tasty. I don't know why. It just reminds me of like gummy bears.
I'm not
Take your word for it.
Weird rock
Nothing's
candy.
loaded for me yet.
how many of these will we need to power what we need to power up to get the information you're after off the network?
Just the one will do.
ZPM.
Ah, means we've got another as a spare.
Okay,
That's handy.
so you know this weaponry here. Will it need more of these, or
Yeah, what weapons are actually... Is there anything on the racks, or is it just weapon racks, like empty ones?
Yeah, there's I think I need to roll for it. I have a list of things. But I actually didn't decide how much was left. Because I'm gonna let the dice decide how much is left.
Perfect. I want
Also, I really should convert this.
literally like and Alvin is Alvin is wondering, it's like, are there the similar type of weapons that she's seen in her dreams here?
Boromir's definitely interested in the weaponry as well, consider it's from people who were
High tech.
top artificers to the point that it doesn't look like artificery anymore.
I just want to isolate these things. There we go. That's fine. 10. Cool. That's better. Before we go on, we're gonna take a little break there. But you're able to go downstairs and put the power generator in there. You mostly just need to take out the old one and slot it in, and then just push it back in. So you also don't need to do that as a group. Once that's done, then power will begin flowing to the facility.
Perfect.
Would you like Jones to go with the power restarting group or stay here in the security hub?
Honestly, I think it's safer.
Security hub.
Really? Okay. Alvin's gonna stay in the security hub.
There's so many golems around us.
Well, I was
so
wondering it
many.
might explode the whole building if they
He's
put
not
it in
very
wrong.
techy, though.
Oh, true.
Yeah, but
Actually,
if
yeah. Yeah.
Come as a surprise, and I won't mind.
I mean, also, if he goes with the other team, if there isn't more golems, he can then like flash his ID at them.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep him up here with us. I think, just in case.
As power
Yeah,
comes
that'd be
back and
better.
all the doors begin to activate, the door does open to another golem. Only it falls forward and you see a blast mark in its back. Just a little jump scare golem.
Yeah. I mean, it literally just looks at it. It lands in front of us. Like, that was weird.
Gwen screams.
Yeah, Gwent screams. I'll be impassive. Huh. Odd.
Yes, with that, I'm gonna go
One's a mile away.
get some water.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys come.
Who's staying here and who's going to
Alvin
Corin?
wants to stay in the security room. She has no interest in putting the power crystal back in.
I'll go to the power console.
Power core.
You've got the point where you over there. You can help.
The point's
Yeah,
fucking around with the
Staying
actual.
in the security room.
Yeah. Points.
No secure.
Fuck you's going with the power cores that are the actual consoles that are on top. He's not where the power system is, I don't think. So you might need to do that as well, Mayor.
Hey, I want to check out the weapons
I'll
here.
save you a gun. How about that?
Be back in a minute.
I mean,
Also, Zombie does-
fuck you could
Zombie-
just do. Yeah, fuck you would just go anywhere that he's told, basically.
I think you'd be up for the security room with us, right? It's stuff to loot.
Yeah,
That's my
I mean,
thought.
he'd probably be going through the cupboard, seeing if there's any like staplers or anything like that.
Yeah.
lying around.
There might be more grenades in the security room. That's my thought.
Maybe.
I think Alvina's also actually pointed out that Zorme needs to get a ranged weapon again, so you are genuinely going to be saved a gun, Zorme. Don't worry.
Yeah.
She's not going to keep one for you. She's actively told you were an idiot for making your gun into a melee weapon.
Yeah.
So
Just to help you out.
it's been effective, but the amount of
It's been
time
effective, but we've got next to no long range
Yeah.
in this team.
we have no long range that isn't specifically Lou. Like Lou's got some good long range, but he's got a limited supply.
I have long range now. I have long range.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
They also have a lot
fuck
of-
you.
1,200 feet is my long range now.
Yeah.
But
But also you've got
fuck you.
limited amount, and you're usually using support is the bit, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I've got up to 320 with disadvantage.
yeah, Alvina's long range is 120, and I think she has 150, but it's only so much because also if for now at least, if it's immune to fire, what's at wrong range, I can't do shit to it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna test something.
It's actually why I want the other Elemencies so much.
Mhm.
Because gives
Gonna
more
be the
options.
airbender.
She's actually not as... Air is surprisingly not the one she's actually after the most out of the others.
Earthbender.
She's after Earth the most because she thinks she suits it better.
Oh, you
Fire's
just
the...
want to make a volcano. Jesus,
I
that's
don't
it.
I don't
You wanna
just
be a volcano.
I don't just want to make a volcano, but it is on the docket.
It is on the list of things I will do as soon as I get this power.
Yes.
Volcano.
Yes, she wants to go. Look, I've been rewatching Avatar. Okay.
Alvina Volcano.
I was just testing to see if Spell Sniper would extend the range of my Still Wind Strike, but it doesn't.
No, it's
Because it's not technically a range spell. It's still
a melee
spell.
spell. It's a melee spell attacks for you teleport. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's one of those really weird ones.
Yeah, I was just seeing, just double checking to see if it would, because I just had the thought, but no, it doesn't.
No, it's
I'll
because
just take that
it's
feedback off.
it's technically a teleportation magic, right? Not a yeah. Okay, it's ranger magic. Yeah.
I mean, it would work with some of his other spells. I mean, it's like his Firebolt.
Yeah, it's a fireball. It works with. You've got the psychic one, don't you? You have a psychic. Range
My
attack?
Snatic Static.
Yeah, it works with that, doesn't it?
Let me put that back on just so I can see if it will actually affect that. Come on, internet, load properly. You just had the fucking thing open. There we go. What am I looking for?
Synaptic
Spell Sniper.
static and spell sniper. Really, like it should, right?
It feels like it should, because it is a ranged spell.
Yeah.
Come on. My internet's annoying.
Yeah, I was thinking which elements would probably suit Alvina, like in order of the 5 of them.
Mhm.
And my thought literally was fire most, earth probably second, wind probably third, water fourth, and evil definitely fifth. Because Alvina, as much as it'd be fun to get evil magic, she's not actually that evil. She has some traits to be evil, but she's not actually evil.
I assumed it would have been water last. Just so she could not take a bath.
She likes
'Cause I
washing.
assume Alvina is also filthy.
No,
Always
Alvina
filthy.
Alvina
Like
actively
shivering
washes a
in
lot.
the
Alvina actively washes a lot.
Yeah, not in my head canon, just
Yeah.
filthy, just like dirty feet walking around everywhere, just
No, she has
long toenails.
no, she has very well
No,
manicured.
that's more fuck you.
Yeah, she has well manicured toenails. She does have like calluses like granite on the base of her feet though. Because she does walk around barefoot all the time. But that's why she also does like bathe very, very regularly.
I assume fuck you's feet are so caked in dirt they look like shoes.
He doesn't actually have shoes on. He just has dirt that thick. It was the joke for the for Alvina washes a lot because she does the L'Oreal hair flip regularly, just through the. Girl likes bathing. Probably the cleanest on the ship, hilariously enough.
Just to the detriment of you, fact that you like bathing in lava now for the sanity of our
For the breaking
the
sand.
medic.
Yeah, she can actually have more baths because she can bathe herself in flames to get all the extra dirt off as well.
Yeah, just burn.
And she's gonna. That's the real reason she's getting all the elemental magic. She's gonna get every type of bath that she could just do to herself. She
Mud
get the
bath,
sand bath,
fire bath.
mud bath, sand bath, flame bath, water bath, air bath, evil bath.
I'm intrigued as
That's
to
just
what that's
blood.
going to
Yeah,
be.
I
the
don't-
evil
That
bath.
The
That's your
evil
normal-
bath.
That's your normal bath of evil bath. You just bathe in the blood of your enemy.
It's pure blood. Honestly, I'm interested in getting evil magic because I don't know what the fuck it's gonna do. That's one of the major reasons. I don't know what
I mean,
It's probably not a good thing.
yeah.
Probably not.
I mean, I'm tempted. Fuck you to have the evil Mancy,
Yeah.
and just say that it's something like water or something.
Yeah, that's a bit. I'm actually. Oh, actually, no, didn't Chris say that evil's element, like the actual damage type, is acid?
Can't remember.
I seem to remember that. So we probably have a lot of acidy stuff. Because I think it's based on the dragons, right? And Black Dragon's the evil dragon,
Possibly.
and they do acid. So that makes sense in my head.
Oh,
I mean, I
fuck,
can
you
see
just
your
turn-
logic, but whether Chris is based
The
on
fuck you
that.
turn-
I
No,
don't know.
that was my memory of what Chris said, but it as a could be just misremembering.
Distorted.
he
Yeah.
turns into a fiery xenomorph.
Honestly, one of the
All he
major.
needs was a fire.
It's actually one of the bits is why I specifically wanted each of the books is there's gonna be someone who wants each of them, and I imagine fuck you would definitely want evil magic. Probably affinity quite high with evil magic. I can imagine as well.
Probably.
I want to see what it does because it's cool.
I mean,
if
I'm
nothing else.
still trying to work out the trickster riddle.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We should get that as a
Yeah,
pinned comment in
what
the
was it? You gotta
Discord,
look in.
just so we can all have a glance.
What
at
does it mean to be a trickster or
Yeah,
something like that?
I'm
The true meaning
really
behind
curious.
being a What is the true meaning behind being a trickster?
It was something along
Something
those
like-
lines. Yeah.
Because it was the trickster god, not just
It was God of
Yeah.
like the
Trickery.
god of thieves. Yeah,
Yeah, he
It
just
wasn't the god of
is.
thieves. It was the god of trickery.
He just is the God of Thieves as well, isn't it? Isn't just falls under his subset.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rogue god.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do like that. I do like that most of the
Lord.
I do like that most of the rest of the party has good relations with at least one god each. Like there's one that really clicks with each of them. Apart from Alvina, who's the god that she clicks best with, she wants to eat.
Yeah, excuse me, sir. I do not
forget
click
Gwen.
with any goddamn gods.
No, you click
No.
surprisingly well, just not with your own god. You click with Medici, who
Roman-
isn't your god.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone clicks with a
Gwen
god.
doesn't like
Apart,
his own god. He doesn't like Romeo.
you also really hate the cherub thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know what Zormir's feelings is on him.
No,
I
We
don't
know-
think I talked with him. Because I found the god I wanted. I found Ivica.
Yeah,
it was like
You
no,
just be
everyone
like-
else is
I-
ignored.
I had a nice chat with a Kieran, and then had a extremely long chat with 2 other gods, both of which she really dislikes.
I had a good few games with
Totally not Yugi.
Gambit.
Gambit, the card shark, which I still love. I'm so happy with that description. It worked.
I also still couldn't figure out why I didn't die to the butcher. It was like, why am I still standing? Why is he still hurting me?
Delaying and blind luck is how you survive that. I was convinced you were dead. I'm not gonna lie. My entire plan was we gotta get Gwent out of there alive because Zoma is dead.
Yeah.
Because Alvina was
was
the
all-
only one who could stand up to the butcher in any actual way.
That was the main reason I was betting on the being actually loot for the goblin at
Yeah.
that point.
It was not gonna work at all, but
No.
I was banking on the butcher killing you so hard he nat 20'd and it saved Gwent. Genuinely. Well, because of the rules of
Head off.
because the rules of Vorpal Blades, it doesn't actually do damage, it just kills. It only doesn't do it if they survive basically the decapitation, so which Zormir can't survive decapitation.
I have
No.
returned. Can't Zormir survive decapitation? I don't know what you mean.
He's not got a robot head yet.
Not unless my armor replaces the rest of my body. Somehow. It can replace all the limbs.
It replaces all your internal. Abby, you need to get that. You need to get that built into your armor.
Well,
I
can
remember-
Zormir's arm like grow a little bit, then he can turtle?
It just turns into a life support system from the neck down.
Basically, if they chop off limbs, it replaces it. That's about it. Right.
I mean, you're really leaning into the Crichton of it all.
Yep.
Alright. Is everyone back?
I think we're all back. Lou, you
Yeah.
back?
Yeah.
Cool.
No.
This is gonna be a nice, fun, relaxed loot session.
Loot.
Loot. Alright. What are we doing? People went down to turn the power on, unless fuck you is going with them. I don't see a problem.
Yeah, I think fuck you staying in here so because there might be more grenades.
Good. Then all you gotta do is
Just like the
simply
way that
swap
was
out
phrased.
swap out a battery. It's all you gotta do. If you somehow fuck this up, I don't know what to tell you guys.
It's on you at that point.
I knew at that point. You know? It's literally 0 checks involved. You just do it. It's just a story beat.
Yay.
If you somehow fail, I'm not sure what the hell you've just failed.
You licked the battery.
You said you were staying in the security rooms, Ormio.
Yeah. I want to check out the weapons.
I think Lou is going alone to do it.
Wait, is Lou the only one going to change the
I
battery?
think he might be because we were literally making the suggestion. Well, Point can't go because he's doing the consoles up here. Zormi, you should go because you actually know what the fuck you're doing. I'll save you a gun. Zormi refused.
I don't trust the goblin looting.
Well then, Lou. Apparently you're the only.
There
Everyone
might be
said
checks.
You'd be able to take like semi-control the goblin.
He's interested in seeing the things firsthand and not being the last one to get to have a look. And he sees how much you're loot hungry. He's like, well, he wants to actually check this loot out himself for once.
Yeah, but we at least tell you what it is and give you it as a show. We don't hide
Feeling
it.
bad for Lou. Noticing that Lou's going off by themselves, Abigail will chum you.
Yay.
Oh,
Thanks,
Hi,
Abby.
Abby.
You guys can have a lovely conversation about Lou. What's it like having a possessing a robot body? How are you doing in there?
Abby's keeping up morale.
Not gonna
She's
lie,
awesome.
it feels kind of weird still. Still trying to get used to it.
Can
But
Lou
Not
can
bad.
eat still, right?
Doesn't have to.
Yeah, he doesn't have to, but he can
Warforged
eat,
don't
right?
need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alvina's just realised he
You
has to
did-
change menu.
Could splurge on the advanced Warforged body that could process food.
Yeah.
I
Turns
mean,
out
it's
in
not
power.
also not the first time that Abigail has had this situation either.
You're not
With
wrong.
the professor.
You're not wrong, actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Having to, as you get to the break in the stairs where normally Fuku would fly you over, Abby looks at you, Lou, and asks, "So how are we getting across? I don't suppose you've got like
That's a good question.
extendo arms."
I don't believe so. Nobody mentioned it when they handed me the
Try and
body.
reach out across.
Cool.
Go get your arms.
Go
Left,
Grimbot.
right, A.
I don't think we thought this out.
We didn't think this through.
The one with dimension door.
Yeah, but how are they getting
Can
back?
actually.
He's really low on spell slots.
How many spell slots you got left, Lou?
I've still got a few. I can dimension door again.
Can you dimension door twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. I can dimension door again.
Look at them. There's
As
literally
in
two
to
of
get
them.
back.
They dimension door down. And Lou, you just have to turn the little handle on the node left and take it out. Put in the new one, turn it right, lock it in. Boom, and as you do so, you feel a thrum of power emanating from the console, from the podium, as the energy is being sucked out off the demiplane, and is spreading through the rest of the building. There's a couple like little sparks here and there. Somebody did throw a table against the pipe over there, but other than that, everything seems to be working fine. There's no major catastrophic explosion. Up above, the rest of you hear a shout as the point was interacting with some wires at the time,
Ow!
and none of you mentioned warning the point you're about to turn the power back on.
Nope. This is for the
So-
paladins.
He's probably used to shit like that happening.
Also, he nearly electrocuted Zormir in like one of the previous sessions, so I think that's all fair at that point.
Uh,
From at
Okay,
least
the point
Zormir.
gets a little
planned
shocked.
that.
But yes, up above, as you're opening up the cases and seeing what is still left or not broken for when there was fighting going on in here. You see a couple of scorch marks have gone through the wired cages. Everyone roll me a d20 for a fate check. Let's see how much luck has bestilled upon you.
Yes. If Zormir rolls, I was about to say if Zormir rolls on that one, it'd be so fucking funny.
3 for
No,
fuck you.
19.
Hey, 2 19s. Oh wait, Lou, do you roll Lou?
Yeah, Lou will come back up.
Yay!
Who's got Dimension Door?
No.
They'll just go
No,
last
no.
in the loot picking
no,
order.
Just because you said everybody.
I actually had the thing. Oh, nice. Wait a minute. You're not in the room.
Hey, yeah,
my
Lou
flash
still
to
gets some loot.
Hell yeah.
Can you add your
I need
flash
it.
to this?
Yeah.
I don't know if your class abilities really help.
Ability checks, saving throws.
It's a fate
Uh,
roll.
If it helps luck. I feel like narratively it doesn't make sense.
It'd be there are fortune effects that exist. Unfortunately, you don't have one.
Fair enough.
I mean, where are you?
Imagine if you had the lucky feet would work. Probably right.
I'm just
I feel like that's fair. It's called lucky.
Yeah, it's a
Then
fortune.
luck would help.
I honestly, Luke, you rolled a 19 out of a potential 20. I think you're good,
Yeah,
buddy.
but for Zormir.
He's not here. You're not in the room at the moment.
I
think-
got
I think
16.
Ben-
I was just one
Isn't
of
Ben like just a self-target or?
It's attack roll ability check or
Yeah, it's
save.
fair. This is just determining how much loot was left from all the other people, like
Yeah.
trying to get in here and then running for their fucking lives when they found even more golems still alive.
Yeah.
Like they managed to take out 3 of the 5. So they did a pretty good job.
Did a
But
damn good job.
But these have just been slowly, like, they've taken one for one trip, and then some group later took out a second one. Another group took out a third one before they nearly didn't make it.
By the assumption, there's some bodies in here, is my assumption because of this one.
That's fair, there could be.
Just pressed up against the door. Unless there's another door in the other room.
No, it actually mimics the first entrance way you came in. There are actually several entrance ways, depending on what your level of clearance is.
Ah, cool. Okay.
It's just so it happens that Jones got the military entrance.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I doing? Right, I was going down the list to see who was lucky with what. Where are we starting with? Zormir?
You roll first.
Zormir, you're in luck. There is something in the little cabinet as you open it. Go ahead and roll me a D10.
It's a
Three.
pipe. It's a pipe bomb.
This is one of the cabinets that don't haven't got like a little grid on it. It's just like a perfectly like metal door. As the power comes on, you hear like several unlocking sounds around. As it seems like actually you hear a little sparks coming out too, as the sudden turning on the energy after so much time has actually broken all the lock conveniently.
It burnt the fuses.
Yeah. So the door, as you pull the door open, you actually find, and this one isn't being done yet. So let's see how many they would have in here. All 4. Okay. You find what looks to be 4 cloaks, made of some form of what looks to be reinforced Kevlar material.
Kevlar cloak, basically.
I'll put all these up on D&D Beyond later because I've not finished the writing out all the effects for them.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a rough idea of what they do, and I'll still tweaking 1 or 2 of them. This is a combat cloak.
Combat cloak.
You get the feeling it's similar to a non-magical form of a cloak of protection. It's combat cloak.
Oh my god, I fucking need that!
Well, I'm definitely giving one to Jones and keep a hold of her ones until we start dishing them out.
Yeah.
Once we've got to know everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure you know what this is.
Combat cloak.
Better than us.
He does. 1 second, let me just keep track of the loot for later.
Yep, 4 combat cloaks.
4 combat cloaks. You actually notice they've also got a slight reflective scaling on the outer back of them, presumably some sort of camouflage technology.
Oh, is it like an elven cloak mixed with a cloak of protection, but non-magic?
Yeah, I think it's a nature's mantle mixed with a cloak of protection.
Nature's
Dude, why
even
not?
better, I think. That's awesome. I really, really need that cloak, by the way.
Yeah, because the cloak can shift color and blend in with the terrain surrounding it, so you can hide. I don't think it doesn't count as a spellcasting focus, so it only has partial effect. But you can use a bonus action to hide even while being directly observed if you're lightly obscured.
Currently.
Yeah, they give the wood elf bit, but slightly better.
So yeah, they're kind of a lot of these are mixes of like part of one item and then the other just to make sense combat wise.
Yeah.
Or to make sense story wise.
I'm assuming by non-magical they don't require attunement as well, right?
Who knows? Who knows?
Find out once
We have one thing! We have one thing!
We'll find out once we got the stat line for it.
Yep.
They'll probably use a different resource to keep them powered.
Yeah.
Because they are a technology.
Makes sense.
Which means they run on batteries. But anyway, so that's what Zormir sees as they open up. They can see what appears to be 4 camouflaging, heavily protective combat cloaks. As we go on to Alvina, also roll me a D.
10.
Should I eliminate them? I don't care if you get 8 cloaks. Go ahead and also roll me a D10.
Yep. Cloaks.
As on the opposite side of the room, you two open a similar cabinet, and Nope,
Yeah,
that's
I know.
supposed to be a slash.
I rolled it. It's
What?
fine too. I got. Oh, hey, I'll take the next one.
You're 3.
You got
You
a
find
roll as well,
3
okay.
more combat cloaks.
Yay! These are
I mean,
very
if only
pretty.
these guys actually used them.
If people could stop rolling 3s now.
I really
Oh,
wanted something else because we've now got so many of these. Hey,
Do
maybe
you
I
want
can.
to
Maybe I
roll
can.
my D10?
Chris, can I...
Yes. Unfortunately, Gwent, you don't find anything.
I have a request, Chris.
Yeah,
now
not
that we
so
found,
bad.
now that we found 2 uniform boxes, maybe now we delete the combat clips.
Maybe. Gwen, as you open up your cabinet, this little cabinet at the top left, there's actually a bit of a scorch mark on it, and as you open it up, you find several broken, what looks to be, like almost EpiPen style containers. Unfortunately,
Hey,
something
perfect.
something seems to have impacted this cabinet and has destroyed its content.
It might have been the lichen serum. Might broke it.
Okay,
Who
who's
knows?
got allergies?
All right, we're just gonna
Still gonna
re-roll in
think of
3s
them.
for now. As you try and pick them up, they're just all broken glass and leaking liquid.
That's why you've got what's it bag? A bag of holding. Just shake them into there. Like might be able to use the EpiPens for something.
Oh my god!
Get mending.
You know, you're gonna cover whatever is in that bag in this strange liquid, right?
And the
It's
I thought
fine,
bag of
Gwen.
holding's kept everything separate.
Sort of.
How do you think a bag of hole? It doesn't have like inserts inside
I-
it.
I
It's just a big
honestly
old dump
assumed
hole.
Everything was just. See, I never thought it was a dump hole. I thought it was like a section of shelves. Because when you reach in, you think of the thing you want.
No,
it comes.
it's
It's not
just
like
literally
Yeah,
a
it-
bag.
it's-
with
it-
fucking
it
It
actually-
actually,
whatever
I
you
think there
ram
actually
in
is. There actually is an old joke of make sure everything is in proper storage when you put it in the bag of holding because it does spill. There is actually things
Yeah,
for that.
it just magically like pushes it to the top.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, then I do not do that because that would ruin everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my head, it was always like, oh, it's a little magical storeroom.
No.
Everything is
There-
nice and neat.
There used to
Oh, you
be
ruined my dreams, you bastards.
there used to be an actual like storeroom item essentially, which was like you can actually walk into like a small building. There used to be one of those. I don't know if it's in.
Oh,
5e.
you mean a portable hole?
Random storeroom.
Might be a portable hole. Yeah, that might be the one. Actually, no, it was a door. It was like a door. You could open it up. It was like a little like shed.
Similar to a portable hole though.
Yeah, kind of the same vein.
Do we have any of those jars that for the primal fire that's empty now?
Yeah.
Because we could store the liquid in that.
I don't have. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of liquid, is there, Chris?
Oh no, it's already like spilled all the way down. You'd be like mopping it up with like a towel or something.
Unfortunately, I don't have hydromancy
Squeezing
yet.
it into
I
the
don't have.
jar.
I don't have hydromancy yet. We can't pull it out of the fucking dirt.
Like I want you to imagine that you know
control.
you go into the kitchen after hearing something crash, and you open the cupboard, and like a vinegar bottle has broken, and it's just leaking all over. It's pouring out of the cupboard. You look down, it's on the lower shelves.
In my
A
house,
broken
there
jar
is
of pickled eggs.
in my house. There's always a very innocent-looking cat in the middle of it all.
All right, but that was Gwen. We'll do Lou last because they're still coming back up the stairs. Fuck you. You rolled a 3 on the D2. Unfortunately, anything below 10, you only find broken stuff.
Ah.
Yeah, it had to be a 10 or higher to
Fuck
have
you, can't
something be there.
complain.
Grenade
Of the shit
casings.
he's found.
Fuck you. As you open it though, you do find something broken. Let's see, what's a good broken item?
Grenade casings.
As you
Empty
open
shelves.
what looks to be like the most heavily reinforced of the cabinets, you're like, oh, it's got to be something good in there. As you open it, suddenly a blast of warm, smoky air just encapsulates your head as it seems like something's triggered one of the grenades inside, probably a static charge or something, and it seems to have blown up as you look into what looks to be a reinforced safe. The entire wall are just suited black from soot.
like slightly bent outwards. It went bang.
Slightly bent outwards.
Yep.
His face covered in suit
yeah.
like in the cartoons.
I was about to say, yeah, fuck you turns around, he's just essentially just soot face, like you would
Yeah,
see in a
the stick of
cartoon.
Yeah.
dynamite's blown up in your hand.
Yeah, Acme Dynamite style.
Alright. And I believe then that does actually come to Lou, as eventually Lou, you come back into the room. It looks like half or more than half of the containers have already been checked. Some of them are already broken.
Not a cloak.
There's 7 cloaks now.
Hey, we've got so many. Maybe we can stitch a few together. You know.
Yeah, put stitch two together, put everyone's back.
Oh, maybe actually.
Lou, go ahead and roll me a d10. We'll re-roll a 3,
got
so
an
we
8.
don't.
Got an 8.
He got an 8.
You got an 8.
He
Okay.
got not a cloak. He got not a cloak. I don't care what it is. It's not a cloak.
It's
a
a carrying
magical
bag
one.
for a cloak.
It's actually a hat.
It's a tote bag. It's a tea cozy that doubles as a hat.
It's a bonnet.
I give that to fuck you so he can spice up his lamp.
Go on,
What
Chris,
did we get?
Yeah, what do we get?
Let's see, a d4 for these as well. I'm mostly going by what the size, how much they'd be able to store. No, let's do a d6. You got 19. Let's do a d6 number.
2.
There's 2 left. Okay, as you reach down to one of the lower shelves, you take out what looks to be a like a little storage box, with a little handle on it, almost like a drill case. And as you kind of pop it open, you find another one of these like not felt foam, like foam inlays, with little slots for rings in them.
Ooh.
What looks like that used to 6 in slots for rings. Only 2 of them are occupied currently by what appears to be how would this look? What looks to be a very sleek it would be alkaline technology, but looks to be an alkaline crystal, but in ring shape, and you can see several of the inscriptions or like circuit paths in the ring. And as you pick it up, you notice that there are little beads of white arcanite dotting them. Would it be beads? No, I want it to be a ring. There's like a little inlay in the center of white arcanite band around the ring. I think that looks more aesthetically pleasing.
Circuitry of some kind.
Yes. Let's see. I mean, Jones could just tell you the answer. I don't think it's necessary for an Arcana check. I mean, Zormir, you automatically kind of assume that there's a white arcanite in a ring. It kind of sounds like a ring of storing. But as Jones, God, it's Friday night, man, already losing it.
It's fine,
As
you're
Jones
getting
looks at the rings, you can actually see like a little grin pop up on them, like, oh, I didn't know they actually stored these here. These are still relatively new. Tech-wise, anyway, they were only coming out of these like 5 years back in before we had to abandon the city.
Ooh.
I know they'd start sending these to the further outposts.
Fun. What are they?
It's a combat ring.
Combat ring?
Combat ring?
And what does it do?
It magically insulates you from paralysis or restraint.
Alvin head snaps
Okay.
round.
Oh, like my earring.
Yeah, it's like a ring of free action.
Free action,
Oh, my.
freedom of movement.
Yeah, apparently the new name is free action for some reason.
Oh,
I'm not sure. A lot of places call it that. But it is a ring of freedom of movement is what it's the original name. But it's also combined with a ring of storing.
Ooh.
Cool.
They come preloaded with shield spells in them.
Oh, they're kind of like the thing that Junior's kids had. Oh, it is Ring of Freya. That's really strange. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't know why they changed the name.
I don't know why they did. I get that must be the new one, the brand new name.
But it's effectively a ring of freedom of movement, as well as a spell storing ring that comes preloaded with shield effects. Because it's designed specifically for combat against spellcasters.
Nice. I don't.
There's 2 of them. This one does require attunement because it's technically a magic item.
Yeah, that is
Yes,
entirely fair. That wouldn't be bad.
But we'll say the cloaks aren't attunement. But they do need to be recharged periodically. I need to work out how they were actually charging their items.
I
I've
have
just been hand waving it.
I have an idea on the one of if we could jury rig something.
I was actually
Is
just
there
gonna.
like a kind of a lantern somewhere that they must sight a
Charging
home
dock.
into?
I was just gonna use the art tables.
Hmm.
The art tables make sense. I want it to be the designated Elysium table, effectively.
That is fair.
So yeah, if you take them back to the Elysium tables, I'm gonna say it has like 48 hours of, maybe more than 40 hours. I'm gonna think about that because it needs to work. I might do it like Boots of Flying, where they won't actually, they only have like a certain number of active points to them.
Mm.
But it just encourages you to like recharge them whenever you're back at your ship.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get 7 combat cloaks, and 2 combat rings, which does require
Attunement.
attunement. And unfortunately, you don't get any of the broken EpiPen style things, or what was clearly an additional bandolier of grenades that exploded.
Yep.
That's a pity. We can get even a sample of liquid.
I don't.
Oh, you get a sample if you want. You just wouldn't be able to like you can get like a little bit off it, but it's all over the cupboard.
Yeah, it's probably
Well, if we can get a
contaminated.
sample, I'd like to take a sample of liquid.
I
Yes,
I hand you a beaker that I looted from the ice box we had earlier. It'd be something,
I
right?
mean, I can give this to Randy to see if he can study it. He seems to have some idea about alchemy, apparently.
Cool.
If you want to give me Randy an alchemy check now, I can give you the knowledge ahead of time. Effectively, do it during the downtime that's going to happen once you come out of here anyway. If you happen to have it, otherwise you can do it next week.
just had the-
It's intelligence check with proficiency if you have the tool proficiency.
Yeah, he does.
I just had a.
Uh-huh.
He has specialist, doesn't he? He doesn't have special alchemy tools as well.
He's got the gloves of alchemy.
That was it.
The living alchemy gloves, basically.
What did those do?
Basically, they're bound to you. They're cursed, basically.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're a cursed item. Basically, they bind with you, and you can't remove them unless you remove the curse.
Do you get any benefits?
Yeah, you learn alchemy.
Oh, okay, right.
It,
Oh no, yeah. When you make an ability check using the chosen proficiency, you can double your proficiency bonus. You get expertise.
Yeah, it gives you expertise in it. I was like, I'm pretty sure he's got expertise from something.
Yeah.
It's a really good bonus.
That's cool. So yeah, give me a double intelligence check with double proficiency.
So 8 at the moment.
Oh god, yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah, they're
Lou.
so high level.
Yeah, expertise gets crazy when we get to. Yeah, have a combat ring, and that's my third attunement slot. Finally.
Ooh. That's double proficiency.
no, that's just.
It's 14.
14. You get enough that eventually, when you're back on the ship, Randy will tell you that this is well, Randy won't tell you the name. This is a combat booster. But
okay.
Randy will tell you that it looks to temporarily increase your strength and dexterity scores for up to a minute.
Ooh, fun.
It is a adrenaline shot, effectively.
Yeah.
And while Randy, unfortunately, will not be able to recreate it without a full sample size, because he only rolled a 14. If you do find any more Elysium vaults and find any more off this, it temporarily gives you a +2 in your actual score, so it'll give you an extra +1 to your strength for strength and dex for a minute.
Okay.
The entertaining one, Alvina, because of how she works, gives a +1 to dex. Cloak. It got the giant's belt, don't I? That isn't affected by anything like that. Boo.
Oh yeah. For those of you who aren't like having your cap raised by magical items, it temporarily gives you a super steroid shot.
Yeah, my cap's being increased for my strength as well by magic gloves.
Oh yeah, you've got this Voga strength.
Yep.
Yep. It's fine. Honestly, it
Wow.
would still be handy for like fuck you if nothing else, because he's got some dex. He uses dex a lot.
Yeah, here I am giving like, here's a little steroid shot. You guys are like, oh, we're already juiced on magic. Let's go.
Yeah. Well,
It's
I get to
fine.
make items every time I increase in level at certain points. So
Also, eventually, I'll be physically stronger than my belt. So.
I mean, have we found like a what do you call them? Med bay.
Not yet.
There might be somewhere in there.
Not a bad shout.
We could ask Jonesy where the med bay is.
If there
Yeah.
is one. Yeah.
You know, that's a good question. It's not on the map the DM's drawn.
It's something that it could be one of the rooms over
They
here.
didn't get sick.
I'm just gonna assume these guys didn't have a med bay.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, you just
whatever.
left the wall-
Wasn't up to-
field.
Oh, actually, yeah, it could have like the connecting passages just gone, like been destroyed completely. That would make sense.
If none of you are gonna go looking for it, that's fine. This dungeon does not have a med bay.
If they brought it up, we'd find like an end of a corridor that's just like smashed in from something, like completely immovable rubble. It's like, well, it's probably that
I
way.
mean, I suppose if they did
And
get
actual-
ill, they're not far away from anybody that could help them.
To be fair, this probably would be built near a Noid settlement that they probably go to
That's what
for
I'm
help.
saying.
Yeah.
If they do get ill, they're not far away from any help.
The funny thing is, the steroid boost with my natural health would bring me up to the level of my gauntlets anyway.
Mine, I'd be the same modifier, I believe, on mine. What's my natural strength again?
Mine's a 17.
I think mine's 18 or 19. I can't remember which. But it would bring me to like 20 or 21. I'm at 18 base. So, yeah, it would take me to 20. What, the same modifier that my belt is giving me, but not the same score. So,
I mean, it would bring fuck you strength up to a nice round 0.
hey! It's a, once again, it's a fuck you.
It'd take
Stim
dex up to +4.
Stim the goblin!
Yeah, because he needs it.
Yeah. Also,
Just surely the worst choice in the world. Give
Yes.
the goblin more energy.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna put
Yes.
in one of those cloaks, by the way, because
I'm currently wearing a cloak of protection anyway.
actually this is fucking great for Alvina. It means my intelligence is only a -1 for the saves now, guys.
Woohoo! Life goals.
Life goes.
Basically,
indeed.
aren't you upgrading your gargoyle cloak at this point, really?
Kinda. I need to check Nature's Mantle specifically. No, they actually have completely different effects. Can you have 2 cloaks on, Chris?
No.
Cool.
I don't
I will.
think so.
I will unfortunately
You
get rid
can
of the
keep
gargoyle.
both of them, but swap them about as and when you can.
Yeah, I'll stuff my dark gargoyle cloak in a bag, essentially, and be wearing this instead.
Fold up nice
You just
and
need
neat.
to, you just need to learn to stitch the two together so that they work together.
Yeah.
no.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, that's gonna
I think that would specifically not work
interesting.
in this case of all things, considering it is one camo ability and another different camo ability. Like, maybe I work with some other ones, but not with this.
I'm gonna force you guys to pick and choose your equipment before missions if it kills me.
Oh,
It's
That's how
fine.
you do it.
Neither are attunement, so I can actively switch them out when I need them.
you can
It's like, guys, hold on, I just gotta like take this off, switch it back on.
Yeah.
You have like a minute or two, I'd allow it.
Yeah.
I'm just
know what
going to
you do.
change it to something more comfortable.
To be honest, with the gargoyle cloak specifically, it would be I pull it out of the bag, put it on over the top of it, so it would be not get the effect because it's a cloak. Because the gargoyle cloak's only effect is blending with rocks. So
stitch the two together so you can just turn it round. So one's inside.
Reversible.
Oh, yeah. Make it
reversible cloak.
reversible.
God.
The first
Yeah, and-
reversible cloak.
Then on one occasion, you put it on the wrong way around. Like, why did
I'm
you
a
see
gargoyle
me?
cloak host. I wanted the camel cloak.
Guys, I have the AC of plate mail.
Oof.
I have 18 AC, guys. I got this. They're still gonna hit me every time, but
Hey, I can bump you up to 2 less than me.
yay, they're
I
gonna hit.
think it's fuck you and
If you're standing
me
next
that
to
got
me.
the lowest.
Point also has really low, if memory serves.
I think it's still higher than fuck yous.
Isn't it 14 points?
Is it 14?
It's
It
really
can't be
low.
14, surely.
No, and that's the bit. He's really low because he's got no reason to have high armor. It's the point. He's
Yeah.
wearing a freaking morph suit, guys.
I think
Alvina's in a
I'm almost-
bikini.
I think it's me with the highest, and then everyone's kind
Bad.
of.
No, actually, no. Gwent has good. Gwent has good.
Wait.
You see.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
yours?
24 normally, but 25 with a boost.
23 normally, 25 with a boost.
Yeah, like Gwent is a cleric, and clerics also get good armor. It's just the rest
I
of
am
our party.
armored up.
Yeah, it's just the rest
To
of our.
hell.
It's just the rest of our party is a barbarian who's not wearing armor, and the only armor she ever. There's potential armor in the future she's got her eye on, but she's not going to wear other than that.
Okay, just
bikini
stand
armor.
there.
No, it's
Just
a
stand with
it's a
some
very,
fighting.
very, very long-term plan armor.
You just
Yeah,
stand.
I mean, we've got 7 of the bloody things, so
Yeah.
might find more.
Just remind me.
Oh, we've got-
how
we've got
did you
7.
find out about that armor.
That particular armor?
You have a,
If you're referring to the power armor.
Oh, not the power armor.
are you wearing a cloak? as well?
Alvina
Yeah.
wants to punch some holes in
Yeah.
the butcher's armor and steals that.
Yes. Token
So
protection.
turn
as
it into half plate.
Right.
Do enough damage
Yeah.
to turn it into half plate.
Right, so that,
I thought you
those-
were on
these
about the
cloaks aren't
power
benefiting
armor.
either of the two
No,
of us with the highest AC.
It was
well.
the
No, unfortunately not.
it was the bit of the power armor. It actually gives Alvina like no bonuses,
Other
effectively.
than
Huh.
a bit camel.
Fair enough.
We were to
It's
keep it powered.
Sounded better than it is.
it's insanely good armor. If memory serves, it just doesn't give Alvina any bonuses because as a barbarian, she gets most of the bonuses it gives her anyway. It's really good
fair
armor,
enough.
but barbarian.
For
Yeah.
anybody else,
To be fair,
basically.
power armor, traditionally designed to give you barbarian-like abilities. Doesn't
Yeah.
work if you're a barbarian.
Yeah, pretty much. Really
Yeah,
cool
but-
armor. Anyone else would be
Didn't know
amazing with it,
that.
but I get most of those benefits just baseline. So
Yeah, well, we can
Really cool,
deck
though.
out our, we can
Look
deck out
at the
our-
armor they need to emanate even a fraction of our power.
We can deck out our NPCs as well with some of these cloaks.
Genuinely,
Extra
Alvina is going to give a cloak to Abby and to Taryn.
I've already given one.
Yeah, you give one to Jones.
Yeah,
I'll give
I'm
the
pretty sure
I'll give the
I
other
could
two
do
I
that.
found to Abby and Tarragon because Alvina wants.
Does anyone want any of the 3 that I've got? Because I don't think I'll be using it because I got the cloak of protection.
I mean, I think it
I'll
would just
take
be
one from
yeah,
somebody.
me, Lou, and Ali.
Genuinely good. It's good bets, right? It's if nothing else, even if the AC doesn't really matter for a lot of you, it's +1 to all saves as well.
Mhm.
Saves are great. It's just a
Yeah.
better cloak of protection.
just need to remember to add it in for the next session after Chris uploads it.
I'm just going to basically just write in the combat cloak.
Yeah,
abilities.
I mean, it's easier for you because you can just write in on your Roll20.
Yeah.
Scribble it down. I mean, to be fair, you could put it in the notes on D&D Beyond.
I don't do Beyond.
Yeah, but I was talking to
Oh,
Ben.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Combat cloak.
Rather than just writing it down on the character sheet.
I've got. I'm
D&D Beyond notes.
I'm
I've
putting.
put it in the notes I've got for.
I've put it as Elysium tech
Elysium.
item. Is that a pretty appropriate name for it, Chris? Just generally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. With that, the point also gets the consoles working, and with the help of Jones, as you guys kind of finish up in this general dungeon area, doing whatever lingering around you'd like to do. You do learn kind of effectively what Jones has already revealed to you, that they have been studying the captured Elder Brain. You also get a couple additional details that even Jones, well, he was privy to them, he just wasn't paying attention to them. Wasn't relevant to him. It looks like the Elder Brain was captured by a downed Republic ship. So it looks like for some of for some of their ship, they're actually being controlled by an Elder Brain at their core, handling all of the ship computations. And during one of the skirmishes, one of the downed ships was able to be salvaged, and they found a dazed Elder Brain at its core. Were able to extract it and bring it to this outpost, hide it away so they could try and experiment on it and try and learn what they could for it. You effectively get a full understanding of the Elder Brain stat block. What its capabilities were, as well as it looks like they were doing a lot of research on using it to access the ethereal network, in order to tap into the communications between the Republic fleet. And you actually get a couple of very very old security credentials for this Elder Brain.
But did this still work? Even though they're an older code?
Who
Yeah.
knows? Who
Old code
knows?
server, they still check out.
Oh, so the combat ring was also a ring of spell storing, right?
Yes.
Cool.
It is currently fully loaded with shield spells.
Yeah.
We've got.
Are they actually?
Monarch.
Oh wait, are they actually spells or are they spell-like effects? With these particular
spell
ones.
storing, so.
Well, I know, because it's an Elysium version, isn't it? So it might be different. I specifically need to ask because
Yeah,
Alvina.
didn't you say
Otherwise, I
it was
can't
a
use them.
combination
Yeah, see, unfortunately for you,
between the
because these are...
movement and spell storing?
Yeah, unfortunately for you, because
the
most of
spells.
the people who use these are fighters, they don't have a spellcasting restriction, so there's no need for these to not be spells.
Cool. That's just what I was checking, essentially. Can't
So,
use them, so there's no
unfortunately-
reason me note that particular part on my sheet, essentially.
Yeah, so unfortunately while you're raging, you won't be able to use them.
Yeah.
But hey, when you're not raging, such as when they get attacked initially, it might be good to have it in your pocket there.
Yeah. I've just put 5 shields currently in there.
Yeah, surprisingly not a lot of barbarians on the military strike force.
In the high-tech military strike force, not a lot of people whose power is angry super strength.
Yeah. Fortunately, this was
When
more
you mean
tactical
angry.
gear.
That's fine.
But
definitely
yeah,
come.
you're able to. They have a couple effectively Arcaline floppy disks that you're able to extract the information on. If you do devise a Arcaline interface later down the line. But yeah, you now have very very old Ethereal Republic ship credentials. If this somehow comes up in the future.
And
It
If
will.
you manage to get that.
It will definitely come up. Even if it's not in any way that Chris thinks it'll come up, it'll come up.
I love that.
It'll come up when you least expect it.
We'll send them to a primordial ship and really confuse them.
He's still alive. I miss Dave. He was on a mission years ago.
No, we send it to a
centuries ago.
primordial ship so they think that we're a Republic ship attacking them. And it starts like a skirmish.
Yeah, that's definitely handy for us.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to create.
Or we could
conflict
use it
between
as a
the-
bargaining chip with the primordials.
We're trying to create conflict between the
Yeah.
races anyway. So
See? You've got to think warped war crimes.
I mean,
And
I've
we
not
got
got around to see it yet, but there's a film that came out recently called Crimes of the Future.
Not heard of it.
It's
No.
Cronenberg.
also
Oh.
one about a killer sloth came out too.
Is that poignant, the sloth?
I don't know. I just keep on seeing it in my Facebook feed. And
That
I'm
one
like,
I've not seen. BS.
Slaughterhouse or something, I think it's called.
Yeah.
God damn. Anyway,
I've not seen it, but I vaguely know about it.
back onto not murder sloth based themes.
All right. As far as the DM is aware, that's the full extent of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Unless anybody really wants to do anything else in here.
No, we got a spare
Well, I think
battery.
the only other thing we were gonna do was check out the med bay, but seeing as this
Yeah,
place
we
doesn't have
we
one,
There is no
search
med bay.
we search for like 10 minutes for the med bay, probably find some like smashed up area where it's like there's no med bay. Seal off completely.
I think
Entire
we would've
building
gone,
collapsed.
Hey Jones, where's the med bay?
Somewhat happened. It's not here.
We just had we just had medical wizards.
You know what? That makes sense.
Actually, they just have combat medics.
It does actually.
We just had a combat medic. Who is a medical wizard? Because, clerics.
I mean, possibly the golems might have been able to help.
Oh yeah, the golems actually extend into like a medical chair that you can put a patient on. That's the only
First
reason
aid
to have a
first.
med bay, is that. So...
Alright, we've
They're
already
guards,
got
but they've got first aid.
Okay, did someone come and take the golem?
As you come out, you find that this very familiar face of Norman.
Does he blanch when he sees us?
He's gonna be happy.
He appears to be kind of looking over the golems and instructing some people to load them onto, or at least some of them onto a cart, as he's writing down in a clipboard.
They're ours.
Hey, Norman!
You see a visible shiver run down his spine.
Daggers.
The best part, do you know I distinctly remember the last time I saw Norman. I cut his house in
Yep.
half.
That's what I said. He's gonna be happy.
You
He
know,
turns very slowly to look at all of you, the color draining from his face.
we brung them out.
And they probably told him.
Yes, I am aware.
There you go. You're
I am
welcome.
taking the rebellion's tax cut.
By
Ah.
taking them all.
I'm only taking half.
Fair enough.
Zomi, we specifically said they could take some of them. We don't need all of them. We brought out like 10. We don't have room on the ship.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You brought 7.
7. I know we brought out a lot.
To be fair, you could grab the other
Oh.
3. There's nothing stopping you taking the 3 dead ones.
Oh yeah, probably would. We'll do that.
You just come out with 3 more of them.
Spare
Okay.
parts.
You seem like counting the ones on your shoulders.
Spare parts, Norman.
That'll be another 1.5.
Here you go.
And Alvina just slams one down in front of him. There you go.
Yeah, he rips off the sheet and signs it, rips off the sheet, and kind of passes over to you. Well then, if you'll just take your receipt, I will be very quickly out of here, and we can hopefully never see each other ever again.
Thank
Oh,
Wouldn't
you.
you'll
that
see
be
more
lovely?
of us.
Do you need it to sign this?
Alvina
worry.
licks it. Signed.
I will do. You already
Now,
feel
where was I
migraine.
supposed to go to get some tea for him again?
What?
Oh, I looked up place.
Yeah,
I was
can't
speaking with
remember.
someone who deals in goods and that, and they said somewhere down south there was some good tea that he might alleviate some of his stress.
But you never got to that dinner.
Let's see. Did I mark tea anywhere?
It was down.
You did. It was the walrus
Tea.
dude in Zoe's shop, or one
It
of the
was-
shops.
It was the tea that is grown by the Yukiona, essentially, but we haven't
Nice.
vaguely gone near there yet. So there's
Zomir talked to him and was gonna have dinner with the guy.
You
But
guys remember all
it
sorts.
happened.
I
'Cause
remember
that's when the door came out and
I
Like,
remember it was a
ripped
I
out.
remember it was a thing. It was during the like 2-week downtime section we had, so he probably went and had dinner at some point.
I remember this because I remember I have to try and pave over some of the stuff that we've done to this poor man.
I cut
And
this
try and
man's
get-
house in half. He doesn't want to see us ever again more than previously.
To try and relieve some of the trauma.
No, just let him never see us again. That's going to be safer for him.
we can't guarantee that though.
No, but it's still better than aggravating the guy by definitely seeing him again.
You're lying to him then. Worse.
Not really.
Not really, yeah. Go off you go,
If
Norman.
you say like, "Oh, you won't see us again ever,"
I think it
Hopefully, you'll never see us again. How about that?
yeah,
I
that's
think I was
better.
talking about the tea whilst he was leaving rather than actually directly to him.
But you're able to bring 5 platinum golem back to the ship, and I guess gain 5 times platinum golems worth of scrap platinum.
Yeah.
And how much is that?
That is 5 golems worth. I believe we literally were getting a book of golemancy.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, Chris.
Why
How
is the ship? Oh, there it is. Sorry, ship
Yeah.
wasn't loading in for some reason.
I loaded in for me.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah,
How?
rather than for me,
Took a
clearly.
minute for it to load for me as well.
Oh, no, immediately for me. I don't know why. I loaded faster than the host. That's weird. Yeah, Chris. How much is a basically just any sword of basically
sword.
blue dragon kind of some description? Basically, something that can do a little bit of electric damage, even if it's just like +1 does like a D6 electric damage type thing, like the most
Lightning. There is no electricity.
basic lightning damage weapon.
Let's see. You can have a modified lightning tongue.
Cool.
Is a rare weapon, which is 5,000.
Cool. I'll spend that. Literally just went, we really realised it. Alvina literally is going pretty much straight to the market after leaving, going, I'm going to go get the lightning sword.
Assume
Drop an
that it does.
episode next week.
It does everything unfortunately for you, a flame tongue is a attunement.
That's actually fine for Alvina, remember? Because how she's got the gauntlets that let her attune. If she needs
Oh yeah,
it,
to weapons. Yeah,
yep.
cool.
If she needs it, she has it.
Quick swap.
Well, I mean, it's dark combat, but yeah. Assume that it does. It's effectively just a flame tongue, but it does lightning damage because
Perfect.
honestly, lightning also emits light, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. It's just the 2d6 and emits light.
Cool.
Long sword, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. Apparently, it can be any sword.
That's what I'm just saying. I'm assuming I can find a long sword.
Oh, yeah. Bastion is able to find any rare, up to any rare item. Very rare is a little bit more tricky, but you can generally find it. Compared to because it's a hub city.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got your secret organization that you're being initiated into, you might get one.
Who knows? All right, but as you make it back to the ship, you have successfully explored the dungeon. You have 5 platinum golems worth of scrap. You've done your pyromancy. You've gotten Lou a new body. Was there? You've had a very lovely and dramatic moment with Fabio. Fabian. One of the two.
It's Fambia.
It's Fabio.
Fabio.
Is there any lingering business you would like to finish up for the session?
I think all my stuff is downtime that you know about, so I think we're good. I'll be like talking to the people, but we're gonna leave. Basically, do you want to like come along? We're about to leave. Type stuff for all the NPCs that are coming along from me.
Yeah, actually, they probably request an escort because everyone else is already kind of over there. But probably get an escort for Damien and Millie.
Millie.
Yeah.
Give a chance to use their NPC stat blocks.
I think probably trying to use the platinum, some of the platinum stuff to enhance the golden golems. Some way, sure.
I thought we were
Good luck,
going
man.
to literally get a book of Golemancy and actually just make the platinum golems because they work completely differently.
Ooh.
Well, if we can enhance the ones that we've got, or make a new one out of the platinum.
That's what I was thinking. We just make a platinum golem.
Uh,
I think the book for
What is it?
Golemancy is probably really expensive as well.
What area is it?
10K.
I think it's very rare, but
Yeah.
I think Point was literally going to try and get one.
With
Oh.
his charisma score, probably wouldn't cost too much to find it. I think the question is do you have the money for it?
What's the Point's charisma score? Because mine's is 20.
I think Point is also 20.
No, it's mine that's 20. I think points is lower.
Oh, 16 maybe.
I'm not sure how much we've got left in our pool of.
You must be a
cash.
spellcaster. A creature can't use a manual golem and times 3. It takes blah 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 damage. Cool. That's fine. Apparently, it's different money per golem type. Apparently, iron is the most expensive at 100,000.
Iron's
No.
more
Actually,
expensive
that
than
is a
platinum?
That's a no.
that is the most expensive one. There is not a platinum one. Is my next sentence.
Okay. Yeah, it's because
Oh.
platinums aren't normal golems.
That makes more sense.
They're a this setting specific one, so good to know.
So, unfortunately, because platinum golems are a creation of Elysium, the technology has not been rediscovered yet.
Freebies.
You'd be unable to buy one at the on the marketplace. This would have to be effectively ancient loot you'd have to find if you
Side
want one
quest.
for platinum.
Well,
Which,
at least
to
some
be
stuff
fair,
is side quest.
Jones's job was literally escorting people around to inspect the outer outposts. He probably does know where the golem factory is.
That's another one on the docket.
So I will add
Because it's getting
the
kind of bare now.
I will add the Elysium dungeons basically to the map
Yes.
later on.
Yay. Because Alvina
it
very
is
much
no-
wants to go to those.
It is not on
You're not the
this
only one.
continent, and that's all that matters.
Cool. Perfect.
That is a future destination you go to.
That is a weird thing that both Alvina and Zormir are aligned on going Elysium.
Well, you want it for the tech. Alvina wants to mutate herself into an even more horrifying monster, so...
Yeah.
Monster in inverted brackets.
Right. Is there anything else you wanna do before we finally leave the city of Bastion?
No. Can't think of anything other than.
Does fuck you want to say bye to Zoe?
Oh, yeah, fuck you's gonna have touching romantic moment with the goblin shopkeeper.
Now that he's got his
Bring her along too!
This-
Fuck.
Happened a
eyebrow
long
piercings, that can
Communicate
talk
better.
better.
Did I get the? I don't remember if I went and got some of the Arcanite to the emergency thing for the ship. Because I'm
What?
Yeah, you have it delivered to you.
all right. Basically, I'm setting up an emergency.
Beacon?
No, it's basically if we lose atmosphere to the thing, it basically
Oh,
will
the
give us
bubbles. The bubbles, yeah.
air bubbles for everyone.
Yeah.
It's basically I'm boosting one of the spells I've got.
Yeah.
That's why I was buying a bunch of materials last time.
Yeah. Ah,
Warding spell.
Mm.
The warding spell will kick in and give us all air bubbles.
Ooh.
Yeah, did you forget that we've got so many of these bits and pieces around?
It's part
No,
of
they
the
just
problem.
suddenly came up.
Here be dragon.
Yeah.
in Alvina's
Black Dragon.
That's
fantastic.
where the tea was. Down there.
Coldwood sampling.
It was the I
makes
can't
sense.
remember if it was
Remember the
like
name of the
Frost
place.
Maidens, so I've just nicknamed them
Yeah.
Yukiona because Yukiona are Frost Maidens, so I can imagine it being similar.
Yeah. They have a neutral dock. For those who need a color reminder, blue docks are neutral. They're not immediately hostile towards you, or to Noids in general. Although again, Noids are a slave race in this universe. Because
You're
they're
not.
literally a source of fuel.
People aren't going to go actively out of our way to attack us, but they might attack us, basically.
Yeah.
They'll be apprehensive of us initially.
Red docks are obviously hostile docks. I guess technically, Iron Landing could be switched.
Say at least.
I'm gonna make it orange for undecided.
They're not sure if they want to be.
Indifferent.
Which one's Iron Landing? Is this Iron Landing?
Oh,
No, Iron
fine.
Landing is in the thing. I've cleared the quest that's over here.
Oh,
Ah, okay. Yeah, that one is. Well, I think that's technically for now. It's red because it said don't come back until you've got the crown piece. So
I'm gonna
it's-
remove all the actual like quests for now.
Yeah.
Just because they're kind of cluttering all the things up. And also, the game's changed so much since we were exploring this initially.
It's fine. This quest is definitely still a poignant one. I remember that one.
The Blood Bowl, effectively the
Yeah.
blood tournament by
Yeah.
Big Chopper.
Yeah.
Chomper? One of them.
I think it was Chomper.
But you'd be more trying to go rush to save the.
Oh, we are, but that's still a quest that needs to be done. We've got to save the princess first, though.
I'll get rid of that.
Did I
The
get a
second
direction?
party.
Actually, did I get a direction from Imix to where his daughter is?
Nope.
Okay.
Part one of the
I
quest.
didn't think
Figure
you
out where
did.
the fuck she is.
Okay, who can scry?
You have been told that they're making a beeline for the breaker line. It looks like they've captured whoever the entity is. May not be the princess. Who knows? It's definitely the princess.
Definitely the princess.
But it's presumably the ship that is trying to exit the area and regroup with the larger armada for the Divine Empire. Was it the Divine Empire? I think it was the Divine Empire.
Yes, it was the butchers troops have her. Alvina actually has an idea because we actually do have some of her possessions.
Hmm.
We have her pets. Even if the ship doesn't count, we have her pets. Or my pets now. I adopted them all and they love me. So
That's fair. Once you get to that.
yeah.
Speaking of which, I should probably actually put
I just
the
realized
destination marker on mine.
I just realized something. No, it's fine. It's a thing that I need the description of the Goliath guy again because I'll make a hero forge from since he's actually an NPC now. For the Goliath that's overseeing.
For the Goliath that's overseeing.
Yeah, the frost giant Goliath guy who's going to be getting me a better belt if we kill the Oni King. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who's part of the secret society of like hunters
Yeah.
things.
The Muscle Society, as I think I nicknamed it at the time.
They did that once your hammer.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
everybody
just so I
wants
can actually,
everybody wants my hammer.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's an important weapon.
Those are fun. I have force, fire, and electric damage on weapons now. We're getting there, guys.
All right. I put the Firestar on the map. That's where you'll be aiming for.
Cute.
You can decide if you want to make a straight beeline for them over the mountains. If you want to try and go around, the mountain is the continent is quite deep. So you probably couldn't go under it because then you have to go to the under Salvos, which is a whole technically different realm.
Yeah.
Maybe make with a dock here and then
I was.
and down if we need to refuel.
It's a floating continent powered by a massive fire generator. I would think it's fine.
Are we on the Firestar? Or are we?
No, so you are traveling towards the Firestar. The Firestar is over here on the map. You guys are in
Dawn
the
Rising.
Shadow Docks.
Oh, so we're up there. I thought we were somewhere down here.
No,
No,
you're
we're
because
That was the.
No, we are here.
yeah, Bastion
was-
is hidden throughout this mountain range. They have deliberately moved the Firestar away from Bastion, but still connected to the mountain range, so they could funnel resources towards it.
Yeah, it'd be underground path type thing, I imagine. It's easier to hide.
Yeah, to like scurry resources covertly over there. But Firestar is beginning to kind of take off now from its hidden alcove where it's been slowly redesigned and modified to have more Noid habitants in it. As well as what limited weaponry they could afford for large mounted defense.
Mhm.
Your job for effectively next week, because we're coming towards the end of the session, is as you set out from Shadow Cove, is to decide what path you want to take to go to the Firestar. You can go either directly over the mountains, but you will be more visible from any angels that are patrolling the area from Banshee's Grove. You could go around the mountain to try and get a bit more stealth, but it will take longer, and the Firestar has already ignited its engine and is going to be drawing attention to itself.
Genuinely,
So you'll be leaving it more undefended.
my thought, beeline it.
Yeah.
Faster the better.
Yeah, this is not,
Yeah.
the point is not to be subtle at this point. We want to get attention. And if we not bust a few angel heads on the way, so be it.
We got our cannons. We need to test them.
I mean, you might have the point trying to communicate with them.
It's fine.
Negotiate.
It's fine. You ever heard of angel food cake?
Heard of
Is that
angel
how
cake?
Alvina thinks angel food cake's made?
You mash up angels and put them into cake batter,
I mean,
and that's how you get
isn't it
angels food.
obvious?
Yep, totally checks out.
Like,
Just be glad
you
that it's
grind
not
down
making.
angels.
Lou, be glad they're not making devil's food cake.
No, it's me make deviled eggs.
You've no body anymore, so you're good.
Look, there's gonna
Don't
be
think you
an.
wanna-
There's
I
gonna.
don't think
Right.
you can eat metal yet. I say yeah.
I probably could actually, but
Get some iron in your diet.
yeah.
Oh, twisted silver.
No. Yeah, but there'll be bits of iron in there somewhere.
There's some iron in there.
Yeah, there's the.
But yeah,
Iron.
we've got the. It's fine. Alvina's end goal is to be
Oh,
a
no, that-
nightmare horror story of there's a Noid that eats monsters. Like it's the reverse of what normally happens.
That's even worse. It's fire iron. That's in there. That's more likely for you.
That's actually that's a very good chance. Actually, there's more chance of me being able to eat it.
That'll be nice.
Look, honestly, my thought of my thought of if I start getting multiple elements mixing together, that fire and earth might make metal. So
Ember lock alloy. So
dinner.
Yes, there's the overworld map. There's your path charted. We'll see if you have any encounters next week when you're actually beginning your journey. But before that, as you are preparing to leave Shadow Cove, you've fully stocked up on supplies and raw resources. You've got your ship fully decked out with its new generators, protective fields, and its new illusion sails. As well as you are on the deck, these beautiful firefly lanterns that are lighting up the top deck. How would you like to position yourself as you're taking off? Move your minis on the map, and what are you doing as you leave Bastion Cove for hopefully not the last time?
The last time in recent memory. Alvin is definitely in the
next to me,
crow's
next
nest.
to the helm.
Alvida's in the crow's nest. Honestly, she might have brought Tarragon and maybe Abby if she wants to be up here as well. I don't know where Tarragon's mini is. There she is.
I imagine fuck yous are one of the guns.
And maybe anybody who wants to be up with Alvida, she don't have them up.
Need to make this crow's nest bigger at some point.
Yeah. If Karzak wants to be up here as well, it can be. It's pretty big. We always like said it was quite large because Alvida's like got loads of plants and stuff for it. So we're just not decided how big it is.
I mean, also if we can get hold of some purple arcanite, we can expand it.
Luke, are you down there or are you up here?
Yeah, I'm trying to find my token.
Here in the kitchen.
Yeah, it was a breakfast was one of the last times we were all in.
Oh,
Down there.
Yeah.
There.
yeah, I see myself.
Or should it be top side?
Probably on the top.
Are the band of adventurers, by the way, on with us, or are the random band of adventurers we picked up on the Firestar?
They've had time to be escorted over there.
Cool.
It's just because obviously David and Millie haven't had time to go there. Since they've been busy up to the last 2 days.
Yeah. That's what I was checking.
This check. Oh.
Future checking if we need to get their models made imminently in Hero Forge as well.
If they become more named NPC wise, for now they're just gonna be kind of background characters who get spotted now and then. I only want to track the NPCs that actually have a story impact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gwent. I'm programming an emergency code for you. Set it yourself.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I set a
Yes,
code
the
and I
code's
hide
going to
it.
be
It's all
Monstro
here.
Guild, so he doesn't forget it.
Not gonna actually look at your code as you put it in.
The code is just imminent betrayal.
It's like, ship mine. I'm the captain now.
Like, sucker.
All capitals.
It's just sucker in block capitals. That's a great one.
Yeah.
It's just looking over confused, giving it a numeric pad.
It's in elite.
Yeah, but it's like
It's in
How
elite.
are you writing that in elite?
Don't
Put the
question.
numbers in and turn it upside down and makes whatever word.
Gwent has his ways of writing in elite.
You somehow got a Z in there.
I've just converted thieves' cant to numbers. It's fine.
Oh. But yes, the ship unanchors from the dock of Shadow Cove as you begin heading out of the mountainous mouth of Bastion's Cove and begin flying up towards the peaks of the Crown Mountain. And you head in your direction. The last light of Imrise beginning to fade as we move from the season of fire into whatever season follows that, because I probably should check that first.
I can imagine it being Season of Earth.
I feel like it should be air. We're gonna do this Avatar style.
That makes sense.
Fire
I mean,
there.
if we're going into the astral sea, it could be space.
The
I
season.
mean, it'll eventually be space, but you're not quite there. You're gonna reunite with the Firestar and then head into space. I mean, fair, you could go into space and meet them there, but the whole point is they're gonna get attacked on the way up, and you have to defend it on the way up.
Yeah.
But
Trying.
yeah, the NPCs are a buzz. They are looking forward to the adventure. As you head out.
Yeah. And that is 1 year of gameplay in one city has moved to. We've just left the city, guys.
Yeah, but how many side quests?
We got a ton of side quests still.
Hopefully.
I mean, in game, we've only been there for about a month.
That was more.
It's closer to 2, I think, isn't it, at this point?
How many side quests have we done in that year to
Fair,
delay
you spent a lot of that in the
our
future.
main goal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Some of us
Either
did.
in the future or doing like Battle of the Bands or something in the Colosseum.
Yeah. Like 4 days. It was a long ass time.
Yeah. And
To be on your
also,
own, yes.
yeah. And also fighting mirrored demons and going into a mirrored world and kidnapping someone from there.
Getting trapped in
Eating
mirrors,
Yetis.
And the Yetis, yeah.
Yeah.
becoming a god. Like
Oh yeah,
entity.
going into the
Several of us became
celestial
gods.
realms.
Several of us became gods for various individuals. Never did
Right,
any
with
helping
that-
those locusts.
I'm coming to the end of the session. We are finally lifting off
From Bastion.
from part 3.
I imagine
It only
Fucky
took
somehow
until
installed
March, guys.
yeah. I'm sure somewhere Fucky has installed a button that plays Lakuka Rush on a horn.
Now stop licking the camera. That other camera over there.
Yes, with that, thank you all for watching. Thanks for playing. Tune in next time as we go to the Firestar and fight some celestial armies.
Hell yeah.
Good night.
See ya!
Points
Bye.
would be happy about that.
Or
Out of mind.
Okay, that was awesome. I had a great time here. It was a real fun time. And I've actually got a good AC now. I put 18 as good. I'm still gonna get hit by everything, but it's something.
Hey, there'll be a few times I can bump you up to save your ass.
Yeah, it's still, I want to point out, just for anybody watching, still lower than the attack pluses for the Butcher. He, if memory serves, is a plus 19. So, yeah. But yeah, this is still fun. I'm looking forward to bashing together some angel heads. It's going to be a fun time. Or devils, because I think they also have devils, right? Give me a fun time.
If you're...
I mean, devils are nearly extinct at this point due to the Devil's Wars.
Yeah, fair. I think they all are working for the divine people, though, now, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. You just won't find them until you get closer, or until they're like bosses leading various things.
Oh, fair enough then. But yeah, that's what we got
He's
time for
kind
today.
of in disguise now.
Yeah, you're mecha devil. Yeah, I hope you
You
got,
can't
guys.
really discern that I'm devil related.
You've got horns.
Anybody could have horns.
You've got horns.
And,
To be
yeah,
fair, I
but
also
it's
have.
detachable,
This
so-
elf also has horns. To be fair, so.
Exactly. But mine are
Sometimes a
detachable,
charm.
so I can just unscrew them.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic evening. Everyone, keep playing the games. Give me awesome guys. All the best on Twitch. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Thank you, Chris, for GMing. Thank you all for playing. Good night.
Bye.